Welcome to the NFC East meeting, week 13. I'm nice and rested. I'm just here so I won't get fined. But Eagles, you don't got anything to say over there? A little bit quiet. We finally lost a game. Big deal. We fell all the way back into first place. Yeah, I don't know if I would call that losing. That was more like a beatdown. I know what that feels like. We still won by more points than you did. Ooh, you scored 9 more points. Oh, and at home, no less. We were playing away and hadn't changed our offense yet. What's your excuse? The refs weren't calling blatant pass interference. The refs? I know you ain't talking about the refs. Remember our game? Sad. You know what? Fine. We just got beat. The 49ers were the better team that day. I'm just glad it happened now and not in the playoffs. Am I dreaming? Way to look inward, Eagles. I'm proud of you. At least we can admit when we suck. We're not delusional like Cowboys fans. That's why Shaq Leonard signed with us. He probably saw how much help y'all needed after that game. He thought I could play more here. Whatever. You won't be laughing after this next game. Ooh, I'm shaking. You won't even have your best player, so we'll be fine. Jalen Hurts is playing. No, I mean the refs. Y'all ain't getting those same calls from Philly. The crazy thing is, I don't know who's worse, Brian Johnson or Eric Bieniemy. Brian Johnson. Crazy thing is, we're still on a 2-game winning streak. I think we could beat the Packers too. Dream big, buddy. When we beat y'all at home, I'm gonna talk so much trash. When we win, we'll finally be #1 in the division, right where we belong. You guys finally got exposed for the fraud you are. What does that make you? We beat y'all, a victim of theft and robbery. Preach. So you admit that you're a victim. We are. Of the Ron Rivera regime. I mean, seriously, though, what is it going to take to get this guy fired? I think he's doing a great job personally. Yeah, he's doing about as well as y'all did against the Jets. Speaking of doing well, you guys think Tommy DeVito's going to extend his win streak? I'm going to be honest with you. We don't care. Like, at all. You won't care until he beats you. The Cowboys are more likely to win the Super Bowl. That is very likely. What are you talking about? Jerry Jones is more likely to sell the team. Okay, yeah, that's never happened. Man, at least we have something positive to talk about. We all do. The Eagles lost. If y'all would have lost too, it would have been the best weekend ever. You know I hate you guys. Well, we'll see who the #1 team is this week anyways. Even if we lose, we still control our own destiny. Are those pre-excuses? We have a way easier schedule than y'all too. Hey, you still have to play us twice, you know. Exactly. I'm a grown man.
Yo. I say yo. Let's get it. Smash the like button as you come in the building. Kick the like button as you come in the building. Punch the like button as you come in the building. Let everybody know on your social media platforms that Knockout Boxing 86 TV is live tonight. Call a Devin Haney fan near you and tell him I'm giving him another opportunity. I went over and rewatched what I did over on my homie and my brother BFTB channel last night. And I seen it was a lot of people still talking in the comments. It was a lot of people that I was over there for 2.5 hours, bro. I was over there so bad, BFTB was like, bro, it's my turn. I need you to, it's my turn, bro. But some of y'all still didn't hit the link, so I'll give you an opportunity today before I open up the panel for everybody. If you want it, you can get it again. Also, Devin Haney and Regis Prograis fire ass press conference today. We gotta talk about that. Devin Haney making the move to 147. We gotta talk about that. And last but not least, I need to know if it's true because I didn't look for the clip. But somebody just told me that Devin Haney called Gervonta Tank Davis an all-time great fighter. I was watching Champside. Shout out to Champside, bro. He doing great work. He doing great work over there, bro. One of the best doing this shit. I was watching his live stream just a minute ago, and he was talking about that there's a recent clip Devin Haney was ranking fighters, and he said Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia are just good, but Gervonta Tank Davis is an all-time great fighter. I know that I know Champside ain't no liar, but bro, I know he better not have said that shit. Oh, he better not have said that shit. If I find that clip when I get off this live, it's gonna be problems. It's gonna be problems. DJ G5 Game, man. Drop that beat on their head if we can get this show started, man.
KO the base here. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
I will Black Hoodie KO anyway. Y'all might well not even, bro. Don't come up here, bro. Don't come up here, bro. Like Epoxy Magic LLC in the building. What's up? Texas 16 South, what's happening with you? Brother Huey Q, what's happening with you? The homie Young World, what's up? Shawala Yah in the building. All things in the building. Emmanuel Carter in the building. Savage Bo in the building. Question Everything TV, what's happening with you? Cash Crypto, I see you. I see you, bro. Let's Miss Rivera, what's good with you? We got Cash Crypto, Vincent Williams in the building. What's happening with you? All things in the building. The homie Gertz in the building. Philly Bull 91, Shawnee Bo, Danetta 27, Savage Bo, Dean by any means. What's happening with you? Bullet. Why your man calling that Tank Davis an all-time great fighter, bro? And what was the glove, bro? You see the press conference today, Bullet? What was the glove, bro? And then he had the glove with the fingernails out. Why was he showing off his fingernails, bro? Manicure, bro? Oh, bro. Oh my God, bro. Just do what's happening with you, homie. Expensive Paper, Rick Timms, Michael Ray, what's happening? King D, what's good with you? Boxing and barbecue in the building, what's happening? Pearl Infinity, Ronnie, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna talk about that today. Who else we got in the building, bro? We got Truth in the building, Expensive Paper, the Netta 27. Not me in the building. What's up, Not Me? Salute to the homie and channel member, Not Me. Marquis, what's up, bro? Salute to you. Highly Dedicated, what's up, man? KD, I see you. ATX Red Slab Life CL hashtag TWT in the building. What's up? Jay Allen, I see you. Game Seeker, what's happening? Brother Huey Q, what's up? Paul Vargas, I see you. Master Khalid, what's happening with you? Hybrid 25 US. Right side. What was the gloves with the manicure with the nails painted, bro? It's hot than the motherfucker in San Francisco. It feel good in San Francisco. What was the gloves with the fingers out and the nails and shit, man? Is his real name Tank Davis Jr.? I need to know. In the building boxing. What's up, homie? I need to know. I got questions. Cal Cooler, what's up? AD Solo, what's happening with you? J.A. Dixon in the building, what's happening with you? We got Hunter on the hunt. What's happening with you? Salute. All right, this is everybody, man. All right, let's get straight to it, bro. Let's get straight to it, man. We got 89 people in the building so far. Smash the like button, man. Smash the like button. I'm straight to the press conference, bro. I only got like 2 things I want to talk about. But no, I gotta add a topic, bro. Hold on, bro. Devin Haney says Tank Davis is an all-time great fighter. Now look, bro, I know it's some Shakur Stevenson fans in the building. A couple of y'all. I know it's a shit ton of Devin Haney fans in the building. But bro, what's up with everybody, bro? All they do, DC Dre, what up? Like, I don't want them doing this shit, bro. You would think as a Tank fan, I would like some shit like this, bro. It just make him look bad. It make y'all look bad. And it's making these dudes look bad, bro. Why? After talking all the shit that these dudes done talk about, Tank, you got Shakur Stevenson. And he'll never fight me. But let me get a picture, Tank. But now Tank is on his pound for pound list, bro. Now he on the pound for pound list. And like me and Tank, that's the biggest and best fight because that's a fight of skill. We ain't just talking about. And then Devin and Shakur is shitting on each other to slob on Tank Davis Johnson all of a sudden, bro. You got Shakur like, we ain't talking about just somebody with a jab. Me and Tank, that's the real skill fight. We ain't talking about just somebody with a jab. He taking shots at motherfucking Devin Haney. Then you got Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, he's a good fighter. Shakur Stevenson, he's a good fighter. Tank Davis is an all-time great fighter. After all the shit you and your daddy talking. So you gonna call him an all-time great fighter and say that you want to fight at 147 next to and drop your belts at 135 pounds? Bro, no, there's no context. We're not doing this shit, bro. There is no context where you can talk the type of shit that they talk about Tank. It need to be up at all times from both sides, bro. I'm sorry, Bullet. Ain't no way around this. Ain't no motherfucking context, bro. I don't need to know shit else. All I need to know is your daddy is passing out mug shots. And you calling him an all-time great fighter. I don't need to hear shit else, bro. All I need to know is that all I need to know is that you've been clout chasing this man for years. Talking shit about him for years, nonstop. He can't be all-time great now. Nope. No, can't do that. Hell nah, bro. But let me guess. When I say that energy ain't the same, it ain't where I need it to be. Y'all get mad at me, bro. I've been telling how many times, Lori, what up? How many times I told y'all, say, bro, going all the way back to earlier this year, say, bro, look, man, Devin about to have his last fight under Top Rank with Long. Tank is about to have this Ryan fight, and then this shit lined up perfectly, y'all. And then after that shit, I'm like, say, bro, what happened to the dude that was accusing Tank of cheating in the middle of his fight, bro? What happened to the dude that was tweeting at Steven Espinosa when Steven Espinosa wasn't even talking to him? What happened to the dude that was so willing to fight Tank Davis on a 1 month notice? But now he got options. Now he ain't saying shit. What happened to him? Then all of a sudden he come back and he Regis, man. Yeah, Regis. But once he make the Regis fight now, it's like, hey, man, listen, bro. Listen. I fight Tank Davis anywhere, 135, 140, wherever they want it. We make them comfortable. That's the only person I go back to 135 for. Hey, but I'm about to drop my belts at 135 and move up to 147 for my next fight. Hey, man, but Tank Davis is an all-time great fighter. Where did this shit come from, bro? I don't want to hear this shit. I do not want to hear this shit, bro. He said he was going to retire Lomachenko. He said Loma was trash. He said, I'd never lose to a white boy in my life and then apologize for it. So which one are we to believe? That's why I be asking y'all, bro. Which one am I to believe? When he shitting on him or when he giving them props? Y'all are going to start to see, bro, they do everything and tell y'all everything. I try to tell y'all, bro. They do and tell you every fucking thing so that you can go wherever you need to go to try to win an argument, but that shit don't work with me, bro. Because I remember everything that you said. I can't call you my brother and a bitch-ass nigga at the same time. I can't do it. I don't need to see no more. I watched them. They was listing fighters for him. And they asked him to rank them. And it was like trash, okay, good, very good. And it was all-time great. Ryan Garcia was under good. Tank Davis was up here at all-time great. I don't need to see shit else. I don't need to watch a motherfucking thing. I don't need to watch a motherfucking thing. Bro, there is not a person that I could talk about that Devin and his father have talked about Tank Davis for the years and then consider them all-time great at everything. Nah, bro, I don't fuck with you. You trash. You trash, bro. But let me guess. He still believe he gonna whoop Tank Davis' ass. He still want to fight real bad. It's funny how shit is changing, bro. Because when Nigga, when Tank was fighting motherfucker, hey man, I'll fight him right now. He don't want no smoke. He don't want this, he don't want that. Now he an all-time great fighter. Then they asked him about the fight at the media workout. Why did he say, man, I want that nigga? That nigga ducking me. He trash, he garbage. Well, that's the biggest fight in boxing. That'd be great for boxing. And, you know, we just have to see after this fight. What happened to nigga? We want him next. I just have to see after this fight. Tank Davis. So let me make it clear for y'all, bro. Let me make it clear for y'all. Tank Davis can say, hey, we'll holler at him after. Tell him to handle his business. We'll holler at him after. And y'all be like, hey, I don't like that shit, Tank. Devin Haney can say, well, you know, I'm going to handle this fight, and then we'll just have to see. We'll have to see what we're going to do. We got to see what's going on. We got to see what's going on. What's up, Luke Dedon? Okay. All right. Y'all got that shit. There's no way in here, bro. If Tank Davis called Devin Haney an all-time great fighter, nigga, I'm roasting his ass, bro. If Shakur Stevenson called, like, I don't even like Shakur putting him on a pound for pound list, bro. This the same type of shit Jamal Charlo did with Canelo Alvarez. And that's why I know Canelo can't fuck with him. I mean, he can't fuck with Canelo, bro. He can't fuck with Canelo. He's showing too much respect. He's showing him way too much respect. This supposed to be your op. This supposed to be somebody that you want to step to. If you show him this much respect, all of a sudden, when you really ranking him, and it's really time to say what you think of him. So is he an all-time great fighter, or is he the trash y'all been calling him, bro? Cedric Walcott, 10-piece, no biscuit. Last night was fire. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Motherfucker tell y'all everything, though, bro. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I never thought in a million years I'd hear Devin Haney say something like that about Tank Davis, bro. Nor do I want to hear this shit. Do that shit after the fight. After y'all fight, when y'all career is over, if you want to call him an all-time great shit, man, do that. That's fine. That's fine. But not right now, bro. That shit just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, you don't want no smoke. Like, now I'm worried about you. You saying shit like that, so y'all get in the ring, bro. You gonna respect his power so much you gonna start running, and you gonna fight. You call motherfucker all-time great. How he all-time great, but you the man at the same time. Planet 619, what up? Great players and shit, bro. Great athletes in general. When you revere them like that, bro, you got no shot. Rock bottom, what's happening? You got no shot. You got no shot, bro. Miss KO, my beautiful wife in the building. I see you, baby. You got no shot, bro. That's why the record is the record, bro. That's why we get a lot of shit right, especially on these big fights. And I'm telling y'all, bro, that's a bad look for y'all, bro. It's a bad look for y'all. I tell you what, brother, I bet you whatever you want to bet, I guarantee you this, you'll never hear Tank Davis call that nigga all-time great, bro. You'll never hear him call that nigga all-time great. It's a different level of dog, bro. I'm telling you some real shit, and you can tell it in this situation right here on top of the way that they fight, bro. It's a different type of mentality. What's up, Cassandra? It's a different type of mentality, bro. Nah, stinger from above. No. Don't big him up now, bro. Don't big him up now. No. Don't big him up. See, you say that. I say he doing that shit because he want him to take it easy on him. You see how that shit go? You see how that shit go? Take it easy on me. He all-time great. Let me show you some respect. I don't give a fuck about maturity, not me, not in the fight game. I don't give a fuck about no maturity, bro. Not when it comes to that shit. Ain't nothing mature about that. Ain't nothing mature about denigrating a man, trying to take money out of a man's pocket and talking all this shit about him and then trying to give him some props, bro. Ain't nothing mature about that. Ain't nothing mature about that. Y'all crazy as hell. Ain't nothing mature about that, bro. Mature would have been giving him his props in the first place. You don't shit on somebody for years and then give them their props later. Nah, bro. Either you gonna give props because that's what's in you and you ain't no hating ass motherfucker, or you gonna hate and show that you really don't like somebody. You can't do both. It cannot be both, bro. It can't be both. It cannot be both. Now you got class. Yeah, now you got class and dignity and integrity. Nah, y'all crazy motherfucker, bro. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all, bro. Let's keep it moving. So I'm gonna talk about this press conference, bro. So I was thinking, right? And honest to God, bro, I think this is probably the most entertaining press conference I've seen this year. I like the Earl and Bud press conference. The final one, though. The final one. The one where they turned up a little bit. I thought that was a really good one. The Tank and Ryan press conference was really good too, y'all. But this one right here had everything, bro. First of all, who drew the poster for Devin and Bill? They had the Rougarou poster with the wanted sign and shit. A lot of artwork went into that. And they had multiple of them bitches. Because I'm watching the end of the press conference. Some Devin Haney fan, I think it was Bullet Gibson. Bullet Gibson flew out there just to hold up the sign and shit behind Regis' back while Regis was fucking interviewing and shit. Key Alexandra, what's up? King D, what's up? I'm like, bro, y'all done made the motherfucking posters and shit. Y'all done made the posters for this shit, okay? Talk that shit. And then, you know, Bill and Evan, whatever his name is, Bill and Evan and shit, they going back and forth, they talking that shit. Regis just chilling. Devin finally get up, he put his glove in his manicure hands on the microphone and shit like this. Cause he wants you to see that shit, bro. That's why you wear the black gloves and shit. He wants you to know I got a manicure, I got this clear nail polish. That's why you wear the black gloves. It's some ladies in here. That's why you wear the black gloves and shit, bro. You wear the black gloves so you can show your nails because the background of the black is going to accentuate. You know what I'm saying? It's going to accentuate your nails and shit, bro. What's up, Asante? So Devin get up to the mic. You know what I'm saying? Get up to the mic with the the manicure and shit with the nails and shit with the black glove. Because you see the black, you're like, what the fuck a black glove? Oh, you got your nail paint. That's what you do. That's why you wear that shit. There's no other reason. Homie had on burgundy and some whitewashed jeans and shit. The black gloves was there to let you know, like, yeah, nigga, I got my nails done. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was there for. That was there for. You know what I'm saying? So he get to that motherfucker, he like this. He don't never hold the. I ain't never seen Devin hold the mic like that. He usually sit up just talking to that motherfucker, sit back and shit. He sit up and talk about this shit, you know what I'm saying? And then, but now he made sure, like, y'all gonna see these bitches. You gonna see these niggas. He was trying to accentuate them bitches. Yeah, playing the 619, accentuate them up. And he said, and then he got on there, like, you a male stripper. You wear a thong. Fuck you talking about? And I'm laughing because the shit funny and Devin cooking his ass, but I'm like, bro, like, he wearing a thong. That shit girly and shit. I feel you. That's girly. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's girly, you know what I mean? But you can't do that, and you got the glove. You saying that, but I'm distracted by these gloves, bro. I'm distracted by these gloves, bro. Like. So he got dressed. He had the jean jacket and shit with the jeans on and shit. And I guess he had to put the gloves on last. So did they come in a packaging and shit? And why the fingers out? It's hot. It's not snowing. The only people I seen with the gloves with the fingers out is the special ops people that shoot the guns and shit. They, you know what I'm saying? They in the army and shit. But he had the nail polish and shit. So I'm like, all right, bro. And you know what my mind went to, like, can you just be Devin Haney, bro? Like, am I to believe that it's just a coincidence, bro? First of all, young people in your 20s, if you're listening, bro, The real women, bro, they want you to have one of these bitches, okay? Young people, listen to me, young people. Listen to me, okay? Women that are raised correctly, bro, okay? Women that are raised correctly. Miss KO, she ain't fucking with a motherfucker with a purse, okay? You need you one of these, okay? Need you one of these, all right? So that's the first thing, right? But y'all can't keep telling me it's a coincidence when, bro, Tank Davis get a purse, Devin get a purse, bro. Tank Davis painted. It's like Tank Davis painted his nails and he had coloring on that shit. And Devin thought he was gonna fool us. He thought he was gonna trick us with the shit. He was like, "Say, bro, you know what I'm saying? I really want to paint my nails like Tank, but if I paint them clear, they won't really know I'm copying them." I want to paint my nail like Tank. I want to paint my nail like Tank, but if I paint them clear, then maybe they won't know. And I can still kind of show them. I can still kind of show them bitches out with my black gloves, bro. They gonna be jocking this outfit, man. So that shit, bro, that shit was fun. I don't give a fuck. If you can't laugh, bro, you just too much of a fanboy. The motherfucker cook Tank all the time. I don't fuck with none of that shit. I be laughing, bro. I be like, yeah, hey, one talk to her, that shit weird, bro. Let me tell you, this is for Tank Davis and Devin Haney. Y'all gotta stop this shit, man. Y'all gotta stop this shit, man. Y'all gotta stop this shit, bro. Like this shit, bro. Stop with it, bro. Ain't no real. You might get you a little. Listen, you might get you a woman that only wants you for your money or some shit, man. You might get you a woman that, you know what I'm saying, probably ain't got. I ain't shit on no young lady, but ain't, you know, maybe they superficial. There you go. I about to say ain't got no self-respect. Maybe superficial, bro. All right, but you ain't gonna get a woman with depth. You ain't gonna get a woman with integrity. You ain't gonna get a good woman, bro, by rocking purses and painting your fingernails, bro. You're not gonna get one. I promise you, bro. I promise you. I promise you, you're not, bro. You're not, dog. She gonna look at your ass like, what the fuck? Why you want to go to the Michael Kors store more than me? I don't. Every time she get up to go holler at the Asians and shit to get her nails done, you want to go with her. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Every time she get up to try to go to the nail shop, your ass try, babe, where you going? Babe, where you going? I'm coming too. Y'all gotta stop this shit, bro. That's for both of y'all, bro. Y'all gotta stop this shit, bro. You're making me laugh, man. You're making me laugh with this. That's not fashion. That's suspect. Thank Father. What up? Thank Father. We talking about these painted nails these young boys doing, man. We don't take and Devin right now, thank Father. We can't do that shit, bro. Every time that woman get up, bro. Every time they get up, baby, where you going? To the nail shop? Already. You know, Ching Yun, that's my favorite. Is Ching Yun working today? I'm trying to go up here and get my nails done. Is Ching Yun up here? I'm trying to go holler at her, man. Is she working today? You know, that's my favorite. She know how to get in there. She know how to get my cuticles. She know how to get my cuticles. Bruh. Y'all gotta cut this shit out. Cedric Walcott, 5-piece, no biscuit. He's a homeschool boy, whooping ass Saturday night already. A1 Hoops on, 10-piece, no biscuit. Said that boy out here with the French tips and a bedazzled purse with some pumps on. Hey, don't let him leave his hand hanging while talking. Then it's a wrap. We know what it is. Say, bro. Shit just be weird to me, bro. Robert Mother said do a poll. Cause Tank way more zesty. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. All right, bro. Anyway, so back to the press conference. They get back to talking that shit. One thing. I'm off of that, bro. I'm done. One thing that I really want to touch on, bro. One thing I really want to touch on is I like what they saying because it puts them in a position to stand on it. So I'm hearing Devin talk about him and his dad talking about how they guaranteeing the knockout, right? They guaranteeing the knockout. They're going to beat Regis' ass. We just didn't want to tell y'all, but Regis is a goddamn bum. We're going to beat his ass. Regis, I'm going to hurt you. Damn. That's tough. That's tough. But look, bro. I like how they talking, but here's what I want to caution against from Devin Haney and Regis Prograis, because it's on both sides. That shit sounds good. But here's what Devin has to understand. I won't do this, but now you set yourself up. You don't get the knockout. People going to say you underperform no matter how good you look. That's just the nature of this shit, bro. Tank Davis outbox a motherfucker with one hand. They going to say he got exposed, bro. We see what Shakur Stevenson going through right now. That shit was truly trash. You go out there, bitch. You outbox Regis Prograis. You do him like that. You do him like that. You do him dirty and shit. But you don't do what you said you were going to do. People going to be looking at you crazy. But I really wish Devin Haney and his father would stop doing that shit, bro. You are a boxer. You are a boxer, bro. Quit saying you're going to knock somebody out, bro. Like, that's just you setting yourself. Number one, I seen you go try to knock somebody out against Yuriorkis Gamboa and you look bad because you was pressing and shit. This is not the time to go do some shit that's outside yourself. This is the time to go in there and just show what you've been working on and just box to oblivion. And if you can get them hurt or if you can do it just boxing, cool. But you don't need to just go in there promising a knockout. Now you got to live up to what your daddy said and shit, man. That's putting you in a tough situation. But I like it. I like it because you shitting on Shakur too about his performance and shit. You shitting on Shakur about, you know what I'm saying, giving him 10%. No problem. Now you got to go out here and stand on some shit. And Devin usually has. I said it in the video I dropped about Devin being a boring fighter, which I disagree with. And it's very simple. One, I can only remember the first George Kambosos fight and the Yuriorkis Gamboa fight. I was highly entertained by the Jorge Linares fight. I thought the Jojo Diaz fight was highly entertaining. The fight against the second fight against Kambosos. Obviously, the Loma fight was highly entertaining. The first Gamboa fight, whatever. It was trash to me. The first Kambosos fight, I didn't think it was that entertaining, but I understand you going over to Australia. They trying to rob you. So, yeah, I'm going to jab your motherfucking head off, and every time you get close, I'm going to grab your ass. Y'all see that? I hit his ass twice. He didn't hit me at all. Don't y'all score this shit for him. You cheating motherfuckers. Don't do that shit. So, context, you understand why he would do that. But he went in there the second fight, and he tried to turn up a little bit. So, I'm with that. In this fight, though. Thank Father. What you say? Jay-Z called Dev after the Gamboa fight and said that was one of the best performances ever seen. Jay-Z also tried to get into boxing and fuck Demetrius Andrade career up. So I'm just safe to say I don't know what the fuck he talking about when it come to boxing. But shout out to Jay-Z, man. One of the best to ever do it. A1 Hoops on. 20 piece. No biscuit out there. He say, hey, Tank, ain't clear this either. Out here grown man with baby hairs laced, but he called it edges. Damn. Then bedazzled his teeth and got a few purses. He wore heel tops. We all know he 4'11". Damn, he 4'11", but he tall in the face. You ain't lying, bro. A1, you is not lying, dog. Mr. Mechanical, I see you, bro. JA05, what's up? A1, you not lying, bro, because I swear to God, bro. I remember I'm watching the Leo and Tank Davis face off. I'm like, shit, Leo ain't that much taller than him. I'm talking about he 5'8" and shit. Man, Rolly the same size as Tank. Nigga, they ain't about the same size. They the same height and shit, bro. He ain't that much bigger than him, bro. What the fuck they talking about? Y'all said Mario Barrios was 6 feet. Shit, Tank right there. Yeah, bro, they ain't that much taller than him, bro. That motherfucker got in the ring like, bro, what did you have on? Platform, bro? Like, goddamn. Boy, you crazy. That boy say he tall in the face off. Boy, shout out my homie A1 Hoops on, bro. Shout out to my homie. So, when you get to guaranteeing knockouts and you get to talking about how you going to stop somebody and shit, we expect to be entertained. We expect you to go in there and fight like that. So don't go in there fighting risk adverse. JD, what up? Don't go in there fighting all cautious and shit. Don't do that, bro, because that's only going to hurt your market value. And that's another thing, bro. Let me ask y'all a question. Yes or no? Yes or no? Because I'm curious to see what y'all say. Yes or no? Are y'all just satisfied if Devin Haney just win? On Saturday night, do you think all he needs to do is just win? Yes or no? Just real quick in the chat for me. I ain't gonna put no poll up. Just real quick, everybody in the chat, participate with your boy. Answer that question for me. Do you think that all Devin Haney has to do is just win? Just win the fight. Any means necessary, just win the fight. Thankfather says no. Marquis says no. Right side says yes. Brian King B. Falcone, salute, homie. He says no. Diana says yes, but I do want to see more. Cedric says yes. Bullet says yes. All right, so to all my people that say yes, hear me out, bro. Cassandra says yes. Okay, listen. Key Alexandra says yes. I disagree with everybody that said yes, bro. That it's good enough to just win. It's not good enough to just win. I'm on King Vonnie's side, bro. And it got nothing to do with a Tank fight. It got nothing to do with none of that shit. I say winning is not enough because boxing ain't these other sports, bro. As good as y'all may think the Devin Haney Regis Prograis fight is, it ain't a product you asked for. It ain't a product that you asked for. And maybe, and I ain't putting nothing on nobody, maybe people can say that they want them to just win and shit. Maybe you may not be buying the pay-per-view this time. I don't know. But for me personally, bro, I pay $20 a month for a DAZN subscription. I'm shelling out another $59.99 for the fight. That's $80 this month on DAZN alone just to watch this young man fight. He the only reason I'm buying this bitch. I'm not buying this bitch for Montana Love. Okay? I like Andy Cruz. I'm not buying this bitch for Andy Cruz. I think Regis is a good fighter. I'm not buying this bitch for Regis. I'm buying this bitch for Devin the Dream Haney. And you tell me you a pay-per-view fighter. Pay-per-view fighters got to have other shit, bro. Simply winning ain't enough. It wasn't enough for Shakur. Simply winning is not enough. To be a star in a sport where you rarely fight who we ask you to fight anyway, bro, you got to do more than just win when you get on these type of platforms, when you have this type of build-up, when promoters, and bro, they gave this man multiple press conferences, multiple face-offs. DAZN, Matchroom, they put big money into this event, bro. So for Regis Prograis, bro, going in that bitch and trying to box when you've been telling me that you going to knock this motherfucker out, you going to hurt him, bro, that's not enough. I don't want to see you go in this bitch in Zorilla. I want to see you go in this bitch and go to war. If you Devin Haney, bro, you can't just get in that bitch and be like, damn, bro, okay, he a little stronger than I thought, so I'm going to fight him how I fought Cambosos the first fight. That's not going to be enough, bro. It got to be one-sided. And if it's not one-sided, you gotta have the same shit I told y'all about Shakur, bro. This is your night. This about you. You got to go in that bitch and you got to have a Floyd Mayweather moment, bro. Arturo Gotti type shit. Floyd Mayweather, Diego Corrales. Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez. Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. Not saying you need to knock out, but you got a style on the motherfucker. Jab, jab, jab. Oh, you got close, nigga. Slip your shit. Rip your shit. Oops, turn around, nigga. You can't see me. Oh, I'm bagging up. I'm bagging up. Jab, jab, right hand, jab, right hand. Oh, you thought you just threw that left hand? I saw that shit coming from a mile away. I ducked under that bitch. I turned your ass, and now I'm right back at it, nigga. What's happening? That's what you have to be on, bro. When you charging people their money. He got what? They opened up a whole section, right? Because they selling so good, bro. They selling so good. They opened up a whole section. If you want to keep having 15,000, 16,000, you want to keep fighting on pay-per-view. Or you can't just go in that bitch and just simply have the mindset, I just gotta win any means necessary. Y'all, that's not correct, bro. See, I'm feeling like Ricky. I'm feeling a Ricky Hatton like now. Yeah, something like that. Nick J, when I get my push-ups though. Yeah, well, hey, when that's going down? Take a sip while you answer. I ain't forgot. Boxiana, if you want to help your sister, you can do 25. She can do 25. You can do 25. She can do 25. But I need that 50 though. I need that 50, and it can't be girl push-up. I need my push-up. I need my push-up. Shout out Aaron Muhammad, man. 5-piece. No biscuit. He say, salute knockout. Just some support for the channel, bro. You always have a fire show. Keep putting it down. Appreciate you, homie. We always working. We ain't gonna stop, man. We on our grind. 10K subs before the end of the year. That's my goal, y'all. So if you new here, subscribe to the channel. We at like almost 9,900. We got goals, man. I don't tell y'all much, but one of the goals I had this year was to get to 10,000 subs. Year 1, I wanted to get to 1,000. We did that. Year 2, I wanted to get to 5,000. We did that. This year 3 of the channel, bro. This is our 3rd year having a channel. We trying to get to 10K subs. I need that, bro. I'm trying to double up every year moving forward, bro. And I'm going to work. I'm going to give y'all the content. I'm going to have these lives. I'm going to be here when I say I'm going to be here, unless I got a family obligation or something come up. And whether my favorite fighters win, whether they lose, whether I get all my predictions right, whether I get all them bitches wrong, I'm going to keep pumping out this content. I'm going to keep pushing, man. Through the good, the bad, the ugly, the rain, the sleet, the snow, the sunshine, all that shit, man. So please, if you can, subscribe to the channel, man. You ain't got to agree with me all the time, but we don't get Philly touchy over here. Half of the chat that's in here rocking with me don't agree with nothing I say about Tank Davis and Devin Haney, but they rocking because we ain't sensitive. We just boxing fans talking our shit. So please, bro, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Help us hit that goal of 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'm trying to hit that bitch in December. We on a good, we having a good run right now. We growing pretty fast. Let's keep that shit going by subbing up, man. Cedric Walcott back in the super chat. 5-piece. No biscuit. He say, in this case, yes, because he's moving up in weight and fighting the champion. No, bro. No, bro. If this was football, bro, all the Dallas Cowboys need to do would beat the Eagles. All the Eagles need to do would beat the Cowboys because the NFL going to give you the greatest product that you can have every week. They ain't got no choice. They got to play against the best. You know, when you start an NFL season, eventually that NFC championship game, that's going to have the 2 best teams in the NFC. That AFC championship game, that's going to have the 2 best teams in the AFC. The Super Bowl going to have the best 2 teams every fucking year, no matter what. Basketball, same thing. Baseball, same thing. So when them sports, tennis, same fucking thing. Hockey, same thing, bro. Them sports, you can just simply win the motherfucking game. In boxing, though, we don't have it. We don't know when / if ever we gonna get the fight that we want to see. How many of y'all excited to watch Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua on the same fucking card and they ain't fighting each other? Nah, you can't just win, nigga. You need to knock somebody out. You need to shine on somebody. How many of y'all are happy that we might be getting Jamal Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez 5 years later? That make y'all happy, bro? So when you don't get the product that you're supposed to get when you need it, when you want it, but you still gotta pay for it, at the very least, entertain me, goddammit. At the very least, this shit need to be fun. That's the point that I'm making to y'all, bro. Simply winning for these fighters is not enough. Now, check this out. Check this out, right? When they giving you what you want, then motherfucker, you better just win. Devin Haney and Tank Davis get made tomorrow. They fighting in March. Devin, I don't give a fuck if you got to run. I don't give a fuck if you got to jab and grab. I don't give a fuck if you got a pop shot. I don't give a fuck if you don't fight on the inside. The objective, nigga, you fighting Tank, just win. Tank, I don't give a fuck if you knock Devin out. I don't give a fuck if you stop Devin, TKO, referee stoppage, doctor stoppage, daddy stoppage, knock him out cold, win by decision. Nigga, just win. Just win. All you gotta do, just win. Because you're giving us what we want. You're giving us what we asked for. It's the creme de la creme. It's the best of the best fighting each other. Bella Faith, I see you. What's up? That's when just winning is enough. When you're giving the product that we want. Tank Davis versus Eastside Pitbull Cruz getting made tomorrow. Motherfucker, you better knock him out. You better knock his ass the fuck out. Dante, what up? Simply winning is not enough, bro. Not in this scenario. Not for $80. Listen, bro. I shot the predictions. You charging me $80. I got another card on ESPN for free that I could be watching instead. That bitch got Tiger Johnson on it, Jahad Tucker on that bitch, Bruce Carrington, Richard Torres, Xander Zayas, and Robeisy Ramirez for the free. And you want me to just watch you just win? Nah. Y'all crazy in the motherfucker, man. That ain't enough, bro. Somebody got to make a statement. Facts. Nah, it's $60. It's $60 plus the $20 I got to pay for my monthly subscription. That's $80. I'd feel that way if the fight was $10. I'd feel that way if the fight was free. I don't want to watch people just go in there and just try to point their way or not take no risk and shit. I like risk takers. I like motherfuckers that's gonna lay it on. Like it's boxing, but it's a fight too. Like I don't know. That hit and not getting hit, that shit cool when you Floyd Mayweather Canelo. I'm with that. Do that for me. Hit and not get hit because you using the most lateral movement like some Guillermo Rigondeaux shit that I never seen in my life. Or hit and not get hit because you throw a punch, you tie motherfucking arms up real quick. I'm not feeling that. Dr. Mark, what up? I'm not feeling that, bro. That new tequila, we already had that. He say tank or risk taker. Yeah. Fat, he'll throw punches with you, bro. He'll throw punches with you. He'll take one to give one. Yeah, facts. 100%. Yeah. He'll throw with you. Mario Barrios ducked under the right hand to the body. Threw it with him. Brother Ramiro, right off the line, punched it, rolled it through, grazed his mouth, was right here on his face, threw the punch at the exact same time with him. Yes. Yes, bro. Yes. What Miss KO said, donkey kick that motherfucking like button. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Leo Santa Cruz, slip the right hand, uppercut. Sleep. Yeah. Yeah, good night. Good night. Darren Hodges, what up? So yes, bro. When I'm paying my money, you gotta bring out that it factor, especially because you know what Devin gonna want. He gonna want to be on pay-per-view again. So yeah, you know what Regis gonna want. He gonna want, if he beat Devin, he gonna want us to call for him to fight Tank. He gonna want us to call for him to fight motherfucking Super Real. Well, nah, he might not want Super Real. He might not want Super Real. He gonna want us to call for him to fight Teofimo or Ryan Garcia or some shit. Straight up, bro. I don't know what that means, Danny Drew. You might need to be more specific. I don't know if that's I don't know what that is, Danny Drew. What you mean by that, bro? What's 4K yellow? What's that? 4K yellow. What's that, bro? What you mean by that, bro? Don't be light-skinned shaming around this bitch, bro. Don't be light-skinned shaming around this bitch, bro. Don't do that. So the press conference, bro, was just it was phenomenal. It was fire. They done sold the shit out of this fight. I'm happy to spend my money, but do not. Basically, long story short, the lead up can't be better than the fight, bro. The lead up to this fight can't be better than the fight. The face-off's been great. The press conference has been great. Everything that they've done up to this point, phenomenal job, bro. I'm all in with the way that it was promoted, the way that they talk shit, the production of it, just the face-off that they had at the Golden Gate Bridge, the press conference today, the face-off that they had that aired earlier when they shot it a while ago. Like, all that shit was fire. The fight needs to be better, though. The fight should be better than that. The highlight of this fight cannot be the build-up. That's the best way I can say it. That's the best way I can say it. The build-up should not be better than the fight. If we look back in the most passionate conversations that we have had were the conversations we had on the lead up and not the conversations that we have after the fight. Like, this fight should make a motherfucker be like, oh, nigga, Tank got to see Regis, nigga. God damn. You see what he did to Devin? Ooh, nigga, you see what Devin did to Regis? Bro, he was sharp. Dog, you see Regis' face after the fight? Bro, he couldn't. Bro, did he land on Devin? Man, he might have landed 2 times, bro. Did you see that shit? Oh, this nigga Tank don't want no smoke with Devin, bro. That's a tough fight, man. Devin showed improvement. We need to be talking like that after the fight. If we ain't talking like that, if we like, man, Devin got the W, you know what I'm saying? He outboxed him. I thought he won like 10 rounds to 2. It was a pretty, like, if we talking like that, bro, then they didn't do their job, bro. They didn't do their job. As a fan, you are all excited about, man. That's all I hear from Tank fans, Devin fans, Shakur fans, those of us that ain't just hating and shit, that really love the sport. Everybody I done talked to, bro, this promotion been fire. Yo, that shit selling. This promotion been fire. This shit been lit. If you can't talk about the fight that way, they didn't do their job, bro. That's what I'm saying to y'all. Hopefully y'all understand it, man. Hold on. I think yeah. Did I miss this one? Shout out homie Cedric Walcott, 5-piece. No biscuit. He said a lot of fighters talk big boy talk before the fight, but it don't always go the way they want. So a win will do. Here's the thing, though, bro. Talking big boys talk before the fight and then not standing in the fight is a flaw, bro. Hear me out, Cedric. Devin and Shakur about talk the same leading up to their 2 fights that they just had. Shakur with his De Los Santos shit, Devin with his motherfucking Regis fight. Regis is talking like them too. You got 3 fighters that's talking like I'm finna go in there and do this, I'm finna go in there and do that. But if you go in there and you don't even try to do that, if you Regis and you go in that bitch and you like, yeah, man, let me try to see if I can box with him. Let me jab at the air a couple times. Let me show them these new footwork skills I learned. Or I'm be looking at you like, so you were just saying that shit to get me to buy this bitch. So this a payday? You ain't really trying to win? Like, what's up? What's up? You ain't really trying to win? If Devin go in that bitch. Now, we reasonable boxing fans over here. If Regis crack his ass and he hurt him, nigga, grab, hold on, clinch. Get the fuck out the round, survive, nigga. It's better for boxing if Devin win the fight. Like, let's keep it 100. It's better for boxing. And what a motherfucker won't tell you that I will keep it 100 with y'all. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, motherfucker. It's better for my channel. It's better for my channel if Devin win the fight, bro. Motherfuckers, it's better for Devin to win. So let's make no qualms about it. So if he get cracked, bro, if he get hit hard and he gotta survive and clinch and shit, okay, bro, hold on, nigga. Hold on. But what I'm saying is that can't be the game plan, Cedric. A win will not do when you want me to buy another pay-per-view. A win will not do when you want to keep becoming a bigger star. The bigger star you are, the more that is expected of your performances in the ring. The only time that the big stars can afford to just win and nobody give a fuck how they look is when they fighting who we want them to fight, bro. The only time Shakur Stevenson can afford to not look good in a fight and win and people cool with it if he didn't look good because he was in there with Tank and Tank had his ass hurt and he still pulled that shit out. The only way Devin Haney can be in a fight and win and not look good and escape criticism is if he's in that bitch with a Tank Davis or a Teofimo or a Subriel Matias. And he just survive and win that bitch against that. No, bro. No. Same thing for Tank, bro. The only time you can just win is when you fighting who we asked you to fight. And I wouldn't even throw Subriel Matias in there for right now. Fuck that shit. Devin, Tank, Teofimo, Shakur, Loma on the back end because Devin already beat him. Them little four right there, bro. Teofimo, Tank, Shakur, and Devin, bro. Unless y'all fighting each other, I need a show, goddamn. Unless you fighting each other, I need a show, goddamn. I don't care. Say don't like it, loathe it, whatever. I need a show. So win and look good doing it. Not me, 5-piece. No biscuit out there, B. He said there's a difference between running and fighting smart. That's why I'm rooting for Regis. I love front-footed fighters. They attract casual. Yeah, I love motherfuckers that go after the smoke, too. I ain't gonna hold you. I do. Straight up. I like Matias Dank Father. I think he's a problem, bro. KO, I think you won versus the world last night. What do you think about Matias? People turning down a TO offer because of a 30-day difference in the potential fight days. What do you think about Matias? People turning down? I don't know nothing about that, bro. I don't know nothing about that. I don't think Matias would turn down a Teofimo fight. Do you have a? Let me see if you got a comment again. If you don't have a wrench, I'll give you one and you can post a link. Shout out my homie right side, 5-piece. No biscuit out there, bitch. He say, salute to my brother KO. Shout out to Devin for being the most talked about fighter in boxing. Hell yeah, bro. And keep that train going. Need to look good tonight, bro. I mean Saturday night. Need to look good, bro. Need to look good on Saturday night. I see you freaking fly. I'm about to drop this link. I'm about to drop the link. All right. I was going to do another one, but I'm trying to get straight to it. I ain't going to hold y'all, bro. So, this is where I'm at with it, bro. So, for those of y'all that follow the channel consistently, everybody know that yesterday night, BFTB came over here. He stood 10 toes down. And he went 1-on-9 for however fucking long it took. However long it took, he was right here. He was standing in the pocket, standing in the paint. You know what I mean? And did his motherfucking thing. Before that, I was on his panel. I went over there. I did the same thing, 1-on-10. 1-on-9, whatever it was. Not cooked. I went back and I watched it today. And I didn't even have the sound on. I went back and I watched it today, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, such and such in the comments. Why you ain't hit the link, though? I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Such and such in the comments. Why he ain't hit the link? Oh, yeah, such and such didn't even show up. Like, what? He's talking all that shit, didn't even show up. What's going on? So I say, fuck it, y'all know how I get down. I'm like, all right, bet. So I'll do it again tonight. So I got another 2 hours on this thing, right? I'm about to drop a link. This is for anybody that want any kind of smoke, and I can fit 9 people up here. I'll go 1 against everybody. Me versus everybody, bro. And just like it wasn't no mute button over on BFTB when I was over there, bro, I ain't muting nobody. Respect me, I respect you. Get to going crazy, I'm just gonna kick you out here. I'm not finna yell and argue with you, bro. But what I will do is talk boxing. What I will do is stand my ground. So I want all the smoke with it. However many people want to come up here and give it to me. And then once that's done, or if nobody wants smoke, then we'll just open up the panel. So this is me versus the world part 2. If you agree with me, don't hit the link right now. If you don't have a certain type of smoke you want with me, don't hit the link right now. This ain't your time. This ain't your time. You know what I mean? This is the time for people that won't smoke. We'll have open panel time after this if we get there. If it's smoke for the rest of the show, it's just smoke for the rest of the show. We pin this link in the chat, bro. Then if we don't get anybody up here in the next couple of minutes, I'll just open up the panel for everybody. If I got smoke with you yesterday, bro, I'm not talking to you. You good. Just hold tight and see if somebody else come up here. Let's see if anybody else will come up here. If we hollered at each, unless you want it again, then you can get it again. But unless we hollered at each other yesterday, bro, I got one back there. Bullet, you good. You can come up too. I don't care. We got two back there. Anybody else before I let these two up? All right, we're going to go with what we got for right now. We got Frequent Flyer up here. We got Bullet Gibson up here. What's up, fellas?
Salute. Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel. Got
Bullet, what up?
What's good with your family? Salute to everybody that, came up here. It's only me and Frequent right now, but I'm pretty sure people going to jump up and salute to the chat.
Already. All right. So what's up? Talk to me. I'm listening.
Yeah, I don't remember what you were saying last time, but we were supposed to talk on Just panel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just do. I don't remember what you were saying and all that, but I think I remember you saying that it wasn't nobody ducking Devin Haney or whatnot.
No, I said Tank Davis. I said Tank
Davis. You said Tank Davis.
Yeah, Tank Davis.
Yeah, I don't think Tank Davis ducked him either, so I don't really got no smoke for that. But if it's what else you had though?
Tank Davis ain't duck him. Devin Haney a clout chaser. Shakur Stevenson didn't duck him. Devin Haney and Bill Haney some lying ass motherfuckers. What else? Like that's my main.
I guess we could start at the Shakur Stevenson thing because he definitely ducked him. I know y'all think that I know y'all say that he ain't ducking because Devin Haney moved up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I say that Devin Haney moved up. Yeah, that's true, but Shakur ducked him by outpricing himself, though. He overpriced himself. And people keep trying to say that he wasn't asking for 50-50 split. But that's a fact. He was asking for 50-50 split. He said that out his own mouth, and it was in the petition that he sent to the WBC. So I don't see how y'all could really get around that part right there, the 50-50 split thing.
What else was in the petition?
What else was in the petition?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
other than just asking for 50-50, did he just ask for the 50-50 and that's all that was in the petition? He just said, I want 50-50. Make me the mandatory. That's it?
Yeah, the mandate to fight.
That's all that was in there?
From what I understand.
All right, I can read it to you. Keep going, though.
Yeah, so before that, the other argument that people keep trying to say, though, is that Shakur Stevenson was lowballed by being offered 25%. And that, the WBC is 30%. That's the lowest that you could go on a split. See, but the thing is, it was a voluntary fight before that point, though. So before, Shakur didn't become an actual mandatory until they mandated the fight. So he had to file that petition in order to get the fight mandated. So before that, the 25% was part of a voluntary offer, right?
Oh, you asking
agree
me?
Or disagree? Yeah, you agree with that or disagree with that? Yeah, because the fight was not mandated, right?
Everything was voluntary until the WBC mandated the fight and made it mandatory. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So how could
before you keep going, Let's read the WBC.
You already confirmed what I said.
Shakur Stevenson put in, because you said that it was only him asking for 50%. This is what it says. WBC Rule 3.7. Shakur Stevenson has designated the mandatory challenger for the lightweight champion Devin Haney. Josh Dubas.com. While we have tried for the last several weeks to negotiate a bout with Mr. Haney on
you going in and out
Mr.
on
Stevenson's behalf, we have not made much progress. Therefore, we respectfully ask that the WBC officially order the bout.
You still there?
Yeah, you're going in and out. You're going in and out.
Bullet. Yo.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, KO probably trying to come back in or something. Probably so. I mute myself because I'm at work, so you're gonna hear all the machines in the background.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. Well, anyway, let me finish building on it until you come back.
Purse, offer in particular cases, such as hold on, let me finish, bro, because it's getting to the part that you need to hear. Such as consideration of outstanding market value. One of the boxers,
you went out.
WBC shall determine in its sole discretion. The modification of the split of the remainder shall be limited to 60-40 and 60-40% and 55-45, except in the most exceptional circumstances in which the split may be modified to 50-50 at the WBC. Respectfully, this is precisely the exceptional circumstance that Section 2.16 contemplates. When considering the market of Shakur Stevenson by any and every metric, it is quite clear that 50-50 split is appropriate. Shakur Stevenson has consistently drawn among the best ratings on linear television of any professional boxer in the sport. For instance, when Mr. Stevenson fought Oscar Valdez on April 30th, 2022, he drew 1.166 million viewers on ESPN. Moreover, even against lesser known opponents, he has in every instance drawn a higher television rating than Mr. Haney. By way of an example, when Mr. Stevenson fought Robson Conceição, a virtually unknown boxer from Brazil, on September 23rd, 2022, he drew an
you going in and out crazy.
Average of it drew an average of 1,076,000 views. Champion Thomas Adamek. Those two bouts were against highly ranked but lesser known opponents in his adopted home town of Las Vegas. He reportedly sold. Oh man, can y'all hear me?
Barely. You going in and out crazy.
God damn, hold on. All right, I'm fixing it. Y'all give me a second, bro. All right, mic check. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, mic check, mic. All right. I hear you. Yeah, that probably help if you take the camera off.
Watch the scene. Here, I ain't gonna read the whole thing over again, but let me get to the part that I wanted to read for you, bro. Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, I was gonna ask why you was reading all that because you already came went past the part that he asked for 50% though.
No, that's not the part that I was getting to. He did that, so he did ask for 50%, but what you're leaving out is this part right here.
You got crazy people out here that think it's a lie that he asked for 50% though.
No, it's not a lie that he asked for 50%. No one is saying that, but
it's a bunch of people saying that. I just went through a whole thing about people saying that.
Let me read the last part, bro.
People in the chat now saying it's a lie.
In conclusion, in the event a purse bid becomes necessary, Mr. Stevenson strongly urges the Board of Governors to institute an equitable division of purse bid proceeds pursuant to Section 216 of the WBC rules by any measure of outstanding value. But Mr. Stevenson will abide by the committee's decision, meaning whatever y'all decide, I'm going to abide by it. I'm asking for 50-50. Yes, I want 50-50. But if you decide against it, then I will abide by it, bro. Y'all always leave that part out, bro.
We're not leaving that part out. 50-50. That part means nothing.
So the fact that he asked for 50-50 but said I'll get whatever y'all tell me, that don't mean nothing?
No, it don't, because we know the WBC track record with Devin Haney. They called that man the Pride champion. They said he was the real champion at first, and then all the backlash and stuff from Loma, around Loma, they switched it and said he was just the Pride champion, and said the fake franchise belt was the real belt, when we know that was all a lie.
What does that have to do with Shakur Stevenson being a duck, bro?
Because Shakur Stevenson asked for 50% and he knew he wasn't getting that.
If Devin Haney didn't want to wait because he thought the WBC was going to do him dirty because they named him a Pride champion, or they let Loma duck him, or all of that shit, if he left because he thought they would do him dirty and give him, 70-30 or 50-50 like Shakur was asking, if he's the one that left because he thought they would do him dirty, how does that make Shakur Stevenson a duck, bro?
Because he cried and bitched and moaned about getting an offer from Devin Haney.
Hold on, brother. Let me. He asking me. He ain't helping me because this is an easy one. It's easy, bro.
Okay.
It's real easy because the 25% that Devin Haney offered them was before the fight got mandated, right? And so if you look at what Devin Haney had, he had all 4 belts. All 3 of the other sanctioning bodies, the lowest you can go is 25%. So that's what he offered them, 25%.
So he offered them the least amount of money that he could make.
Yeah, he gave him the least. He offered them the least amount that. It wasn't a low ball. It wasn't a low ball because 25% is what the majority of the sanctioning bodies have. But 30% is only the WBC rule.
What sanctioning body was he the mandatory in?
None of them at that point. When he gave him the 25% offer, it was a voluntary fight.
When he fought Sashino, what was that? That was a WBC final eliminator, correct?
Correct.
So he would be the mandatory in what sanctioning body?
He would have been, but after Devin Haney fought Lomachenko,
so if I know I can be the mandatory in the WBC, and I know the mandatory split in the WBC is 70-30. Wouldn't I be stupid than a motherfucker to take your 75-25?
No, listen to me. When Devin Haney fought Lomachenko, Devin Haney won the fight. Lomachenko cried about it because he felt like he won the fight, and he filed a petition with the WBC to remain at the #1 ranking position, to be the first person in the mandatory position, and the WBC obliged by it. And so Loma was #1, and Shakur was not at #1 no more. He was at #2. That's why he had to petition the WBC to mandate that fight between them, because they was already negotiating.
What does that have to do with Shakur ducking him, bro? You're not saying anything.
Because he overpriced himself, is what I said. Because he overpriced himself, bro. He asked for 50-50 split.
Yourself when you were offered less than what the mandatory is for the sanctioning body that you're the mandatory in. How does that logic equate to you? I can do 2 things. I just fought a title eliminator if I'm Shakur Stevenson. I just fought a title eliminator. So I got two options. I can negotiate this fight voluntarily with Devin Haney, or I can try to see if the WBC makes me the mandatory. I'm trying to negotiate with Devin Haney, but he's not offering me anything more than 75-25. But if I go through the WBC and they mandate it, the very least I can get is 70-30. So why the fuck would I take an offer for less when I can just go make myself the mandatory, since I just won my final eliminator, and I can just go ahead and get them to order the fight, and I can ask for the moon, but if they give me 70-30, it's more than what this nigga was offering me. How does that?
Because it was for undisputed, bro. It wasn't just the WBC belt. When he went to the WBC and asked them to mandate the fight, and Devin Haney moved on, you only get the fight for the WBC. He was getting off the fight for all.
Cap, bro.
How was it cap? He was getting. How was it cap if he had all of the belts?
Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos went the first bid in the IBF because George Kambosos was the IBF mandatory. But guess what? They fought for his WBA, his WBO, his WBC franchise, and his WBA and his IBF. They fought for all of them, bro.
They ain't fight for the franchise. He had the petition for that, but still. But I see what you're saying, though. It all comes along with the fight, but it does make sense because
if the champion has all that being the mandatory means when you fight a unified champion is that's who rules y'all go by.
If it made sense, Shakur, if it made sense,
stop repeating the Bill Haney shit, bro.
Listen, I ain't talked to Bill Haney, and I ain't hear nothing Bill Haney said. I'm saying it's off logic.
I ain't say you talk to him, but these are all his same washed up talking points that don't work over here, bro.
It's logical though, bro. Listen, if Shakur Stevenson, okay, then let me say this then. If Shakur Stevenson did the right thing, he would be undisputed. Why he not undisputed if he did the right thing?
Devin Haney decided to do something else, but you're calling Shakur the duck.
He is a duck. He had a chance for 25% to fight for all the belts, and he gave that up for one belt.
He didn't give it up for one belt. He tried to petition the WBC so he could get what he felt was fair, and Devin Haney decided to do something else, bro. Which one of them made it frequent? Which one of the offers?
All of the offers was already on the table before that, right?
Whose fight got made first? Devin Haney's fight or Shakur Stevenson's fight?
The offers were on the table at that point, right? Before that point, right?
Who made the fight first, bro? Did Devin make his fight first, or did Shakur make his fight first?
We know Devin made his fight first.
Who was given the deadline? Who did the WBC say, look, bro, Shakur is your mandatory. You need to let us know. Are you fighting Shakur, or are you going to go up there and fight Regis? And gave him a deadline, and Devin chose who he was going to fight, right?
Exactly, because it was already options on the table. Shakur already knew that it was a possibility that he was going to fight Regis, because that fight was already in the works.
Shakur Stevenson is a duck by fighting for the belt that he made Devin Haney drop.
He's a duck for not taking the 25% to fight for all four of the belts and become undisputed.
Your definition of a duck is he didn't take the offer that Devin Haney took, that Devin Haney gave him. So since he didn't take what Devin wanted him to take, he ducked him.
He overpriced himself, bro. He asked for 50-50 split.
He overpriced himself by asking for 50-50, but at the same time saying that he would take whatever they ordered. That's overpriced.
Man, he knew they was going to.
Devin Haney trying to 75-25 a nigga after barely breaking even on pay-per-view. That's not overpricing himself, though.
Go back to the petition, to the part where he asked for the 50-50 split.
He asked for that.
And read that. Yeah, and read what he said.
He asked for that. And Devin asked for 75-25. The 50-50 and the 75-25 are two things that they both out of pocket for. Now let's negotiate. One of them tried to negotiate. The other one said, take this shit or leave it. And when he got put into a corner, he dropped his belt and he went up to another weight class, bro.
Bro, I was on the channel and Bill Haney jumped on the panel.
Tell me what he did.
And he said that there was 3 offers to Shakur, and he said Shakur did negotiate with him back and forth. But he said everything that Shakur came back was 50-50 split. He said that's the only thing Shakur team ever came back with. So they didn't want nothing else. All they asked was 50-50 split each time. So and in that petition, it say
because of the Muhammad Ali Act. He also told you that his son was staying at 135 for the rest of the year. He also told you that Tank Davis' team never reached out to him, but then said that they did talk to him. He also tries to hit on women half his age. He also passed around niggas mugshot photos, even though he's been to jail himself. That's who words you want to come up here and use, bro?
That's bro, what happened to box and talk.
Bro, hold on, Bullet. Hold on, Bullet.
That's who words you use, bro.
You saying I'm not supposed to believe his word? I don't have to believe his word when Shakur said it out of his own mouth too. He said he wanted 50-50
split. Ain't all been shit about no flat fee. Quit capping, bro.
I'm not talking about. I ain't say nothing about a flat fee. I said 50-50 split.
Bullshit.
Bill didn't say he offered them a flat fee. He said he wanted to offer a flat fee, and Devin said no. He said that's what he wanted to do, but he didn't say he gave him a flat fee. He didn't say, Bill didn't say he offered them a flat fee.
He said we offered him 2.8 million, then we offered him 3.5 million. You capping, bro. You capping. He said it out of his own mouth, bro. I watch everything you just because I don't comment, bro. I see everything. And
bro, he didn't say. He said we offered him. Go back and look at it. Pull it up there. Pull it up now and play it. I bet you pull it up and play it now. I bet you he said he wanted to offer a flat fee at first, and Devin Haney told him not to do that.
No,
bet you he say that.
Fanon bodied him, and he got so bad he started acting like he thought Fanon was talking about George Cambosos. And then he said, no. See, it was 2.8 million. Then it was 3.5 million. Then it was 75-25. Bro, I listen to everything, bro. That's what he said, bro. I'm not finna replay it. You go listen. You were there, bro.
I was there. Yeah, I was there. I was on the panel first, and then I was there.
Calling me a liar? He didn't say that.
I didn't hear him say that, bro. What I heard him say was he wanted to offer him a flat fee. And he said, Haney, they said, no, don't offer him a flat fee. And see, he said that's when he started negotiating with him. And he said that the only thing he heard from Shakur team was 50-50 split each time. And in that petition, it said that if they didn't come up with an agreement, then it was going to go to the purse bid, right? But all he had to do, he already knew that Shakur Stevenson was going to keep asking for 50-50 split. So if you want them to mandate what the purse is going to be, all you got to do is
when they kept telling him that he couldn't get what he want and that they would only offer 75-25 for the fight.
Bro, Shakur wasn't in no position to be trying to
the money for the fight. Also told you that it wasn't a real offer, that it was a bullshit offer. Bob Abrams.
That's the next lie y'all try to say. Like, how could the offer not be real? How could the offer not even be real if Shakur acknowledged that it happened? That don't make sense at all. So now it didn't happen at all.
75-25 based on what he was willing to pay was bullshit. Because Bob is the one putting up the money for the fight. So if he's putting up a certain amount of money for the fight and you asking for 75-25, he gonna say it's bullshit because he know how much he's willing to pay for the fight. He knows it.
What the overall amount that he's paying for the fight got to do with it if we're talking about percentage? You're not making no sense right now.
You're talking about a percentage of the purse. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, a percentage. Yeah. So
the guaranteed purse, the upfront money. So how much money you're willing to put on the purse? That's what we're talking about, bro.
Yeah. So the percentage is still going to be the percentage of whatever it is. It's going to be.
But if it's less money, then it's less in the pot. So 75-25 of 100 million would be Devin Haney getting 75 million and Shakur Stevenson getting 25 million.
Yeah, but we know it wasn't going to be that high though.
75-25.
We talking about the purse.
75-25 of 10 million is Devin Haney getting 7.5 million and Shakur Stevenson getting 2.5 million. But I ask you, Bob Arum was putting up $10 million for Terrence Crawford and motherfucking Sean Porter. He put up $10 million for that fight. They both bigger names than Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. So if he was putting up $10 million for that fight, it's safe to assume that he was putting up less for a Devin Haney and Shakur fight. So if Devin Haney is asking for 75-25 for something that's less than 10 million, that means Shakur Stevenson will be taking a pay cut in his purse in order to fight Devin Haney. Why would you take a pay cut to fight for undisputed in the biggest fight of your career that's going to be going on pay-per-view? Talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
Do Shakur have any pay-per-view fights?
No.
Exactly. No. So that's his chance to prove himself. What you talking about? He could have been undisputed. He could have been undisputed, bro.
So fighters should take way less money for the biggest fight of their career. That's what we doing.
Sometimes if you need to get, if you trying to get all the belts, you trying to get the shot for all the belts, and you think that you can beat him. Everybody thinking that y'all saying that y'all think Shakur could beat him, right? So why wouldn't he do that? If you think you get the best of him in every spar section, every spar session, you get the best of him and all that, and you
So
really think you could beat him, he ain't on your level. Why you ain't gonna take that and take all the belts? Now you got all the belts.
If I don't take a low ball offer for my biggest fight of my career, and I'm a duck, that's what you're saying,
bro. It's not a low ball offer if that's the lowest that the other sanctioning bodies offer.
That's a low ball offer if it's
how is it low? So
if it's not,
so it's a low ball offer. So it's a low ball offer if it's 25%, but it's not a low ball offer if it's 30%.
Why do you keep bringing up other sanctioning bodies when it has nothing to do with where he would be the mandatory in, bro? The IBF's rules, the WBA rules, the WBO rules, they don't matter in this situation. You keep bringing
it do matter because the fight wasn't mandated. It do matter because the fight wasn't mandated, and it was a voluntary fight when he offered them the 25% for all of the belts.
But
that's why it matters.
If I can get more by being the Mando, I'm going to get more. Who would not do that? That would be dumb not to. If I know I'm negotiating with you and I'm your mandatory frequent and you offer me 75-25, but I also know I just fought a title eliminator in a sanctioning body where the Mando split is 70-30, but you only offer me 75-25, I would fire my entire fucking team if they don't try to at least give me the mandatory split in the sanctioning body where I just fought a final eliminator in. That is fucking stupid, bro.
Bro, Shakur wasn't even in the mandatory position no more. Loma was.
By fight, do you know what, bro? Do you know what happens when you fight a final eliminator? That means you have the right to petition. That's what they fight the final eliminators for. So from the moment he beat Sashino, he had that in his back pocket to where I can always petition him. Loma never really petitioned for real. He petitioned. So I'm gonna ask you this, and we can move on. I'm gonna ask you this: how long have you been following boxing?
Years, bro.
Years. Okay. Has there ever been? Because nobody can answer this question, bro.
What's that?
Has there ever been a time where you've called a mandatory challenger a duck for making the champion drop his belt and go to another weight class? Have you ever done that before this moment right here?
Bro, that's easy to say when you don't look at the details, bro.
Have you ever done
y'all try to do? Y'all try to skate past the details, man.
Have you ever done it?
Y'all try to skate past the details,
man. Have you ever done it, bro? It's a yes or no question.
Bro, it's a duck if you overprice yourself.
Have you ever
overpricing yourself is a duck, bro?
It's a yes or no question.
What you mean have I ever done it? No, I ain't never do it, bro. I ain't no boxer.
So this
I'm not a boxer, bro. What you talking about?
Made a motherfucker drop a belt and you calling the mandatory a duck. Okay, bro. Okay.
Overpriced itself, bro.
Okay, yeah. Overpriced itself by simply trying to become the mandatory. Okay.
By trying to get 50-50. He petitioned to get the 50-50 split. The petition wasn't to get the fight done because the fight
he would take whatever they gave him. Okay. Okay, bro. You got it. Whatever you say. If you want to tell incomplete sentences to think you win an argument, bro, go ahead. That's your thing. I don't have
how that's an incomplete sentence, bro.
Because you're saying he asked for 50-50, but leaving out that he also said, but if y'all don't give me the 50-50, I'll take whatever y'all give me. Because he knew in the back of his mind, like a smart person, shit, if I don't get the 50-50 I'm asking for, at least they'll give me better than what this nigga's offering. But that's a duck, though. Nigga's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Bro, if he knew Devin Haney wasn't willing to give him more than 25% and wasn't willing to give him 50-50 split, then him still not taking that is a duck, bro.
Already. So if he don't take whatever Devin Haney and his daddy want him to take, then he ducked him. You out your mind, bro. You out your mind, bro.
If he want to make the fight,
you are out your mind, bro.
Bro, he didn't get undisputed.
It's hell to think that, bro. If somebody don't take whatever Devin offered him, then they a duck. But
No,
Devin,
I'm not saying that.
that's exactly what you're saying.
It's
If
not.
he didn't take the
It's
25%,
different
that Devin was
circumstances we
offering,
dealing with right
then
here. We dealing with undisputed for all the belts.
that doesn't matter because he's not mandatory for undisputed. He's mandatory for the WBC, bro. It doesn't matter.
He wasn't mandatory for the WBC at that point.
But if I know that I can do it to get more money, why the fuck wouldn't I do it?
And risk him taking one of the other options. He already knew the other options was on the table, bro.
Fight me or vacate.
Shakur knew the other options was on the table, right? So if you know these other options are on the table and he's not willing to give you more than the 25%, you still gonna go and try to get 50-50 split and the WBC to mandate the fight and have him choose a different option when you could have got him to give you the fight right there for undisputed for 25%.
Hold on.
It's a duck, bro. It's a duck.
Hold on. He made Devin Haney fight Regis?
No, he ain't make him fight him.
You just said he made him choose another option.
Yeah, he made him choose another option by asking for the 50-50 split.
Hold on. So he made him choose another option, and he the duck?
Yeah, because he wouldn't take that 25%.
I make you choose another option, which is an option that forces you to vacate your belt and forces you to go to another weight class. That's the option you choose instead of me, but I ducked you?
Bro, yeah, you overpriced yourself, bro. 50-50 split. Shakur came from a whole. What did Shakur do at 135 to deserve more than 25%, bro?
All right, bro. I got you. Do your thing, man.
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question now. I'm asking you a question.
But he ducked him.
Answer my question though, bro. What did Shakur do at 135 that made him, should validly be able to skip the line like that?
You do realize that making a fight when it comes to the money has nothing to do with your resume, right?
I'm not talking about his resume. No, I'm talking about what he did at 135. The man was at 130. He moved up to 135 for a nobody. And think that he's supposed to get 50-50 split? He didn't even have his belt. He lost his belt on the scale at 130 before he came up to 135. If he would have kept his belt at 130, maybe he could have moved up and got the fight right away.
He was willing to take less than the 50-50. Devin Haney was not willing to offer better than the 75-25.
He wasn't willing to take less than the 50-50 split, or he would have took it
in his petition that he was willing to take less.
Yeah, he could say that, but he asked for the 50-50 split.
It ain't about what say that. He put it in the petition and he waited for the WBC decision. Devin Haney did not, bro.
Bro, we already know the track record of the WBC, man.
Now we're back to the track record of the WBC.
Yeah, y'all try to ignore all of that stuff, man. Y'all try to ignore all of that stuff the WBC be doing.
So
y'all the same dudes that say Loma ain't duck. Y'all the same dudes that say Loma ain't duck. So Loma ain't duck Devin Haney either.
It doesn't matter, bro. It does
matter.
Devin and Loma's a complete.
It really do matter, bro.
You had that conversation with somebody else. What I'm telling you is that you said out your own mouth that he made Devin Haney do something else. You said that shit. You said out your own mouth that the WBC might have been on bullshit with Devin Haney. Long story short, bro, I don't give a fuck what reason you give. At the end of the day, it was two fighters negotiating the fight. Fuck their names. They were negotiating their fight. They couldn't come to an agreement. The person that was not the champion said, fine, since we can't come to an agreement, I'm gonna go try to exercise my mandatory to get you to fight me. I'm gonna put you in a position to where you gonna fight me. I'm gonna get a fair split that I'm looking for, or you gonna drop your belt and I'm gonna fight for the belt that you dropped. The champion dropped his shit and went to go do something else, while the challenger stayed right there and was mandated to fight for the belt that the champion fucking vacated. And you're calling
before we end it, bro. Before we end it. What was the issue? What was the issue with that? Did Shakur have an issue with Devin Haney fighting him, or did he have an issue with the split? Was he petitioning the WBC to make him fight him, or was he petitioning him to get a fair split? Because Devin Haney already was showing that he was willing to fight him. So you can't say he didn't want to fight him because he gave him an offer without his hand being forced to none of that. He gave him an offer but from behind the scenes.
How are you? So Devin Haney knows that Shakur Stevenson fought a WBC final eliminator. Devin Haney knows that the WBC mandatory is up next. Devin Haney knows what the WBC mandatory split is. He's been in the WBC his entire fucking career. So he knows all of that, but offered him less than the split.
Bro, before all of that, everybody thought that he was about to have to fight Loma again because Loma put out a petition to the WBC too, and they granted it. So everybody thought that Loma was about to fight Devin Haney again.
All they did,
not Shakur.
All they did
Shakur
was
petitioned the WBC to get back in the front.
Thought that Devin Haney was going to fight Loma again because Devin Haney said he wasn't fighting him again. Nobody.
Yeah, he said he wasn't, but if Lomachenko would have petitioned the WBC to mandate the fight, it would have happened, right?
But he didn't. He didn't.
He didn't.
But you just said that he did petition them.
No, I'm saying he petitioned them to remain at the #1 position and at the WBC rankings, and they obliged. They did oblige. Look at the WBC rank. See what it was. He was #1. Shakur was #2.
He didn't petition for the fight though.
Yeah, he didn't petition for the fight because the fight had just happened between him and I don't know why he didn't.
So,
but that's not the issue though. That's not.
Devin Haney said he's not fighting him. He's not giving him a rematch because he's a sore fucking loser.
Yeah, that's what Devin Haney said. But if the WBC would have mandated the fight, he wouldn't have had no choice though, right?
But Loma didn't do that. Why are you talking to me about something he didn't do to try to prove? You're talking to me about something that didn't even happen to try to prove a point. You bodying yourself, bro.
No, the point that I'm proving is that Shakur wasn't. Devin Haney didn't know that Shakur was going to be in that position. Before he petitioned the WBC.
What do you mean he didn't know that? He watched
because Loma was in that position
in April, bro.
But then Loma filed his petition after that,
just to be ranked #1. But when these fighters know, maybe you don't. But when a fighter fights a final eliminator, they know that from 10 down, when you reach ranking #10. You can petition the sanctioning body at that point. Now, they can tell you yes or no, but when you're Shakur and you're #2 and you just won a final eliminator and Devin Haney and you are trying to make a fight, apparently, he knows that you can petition, bro.
Like after that, because they was already negotiating the fight, right? That's the only reason why.
And Shakur's team could not get Devin and Bill to budge on 75-25. Again.
And he wouldn't budge on 50-50 split either, though.
Mandatory for, bro.
He wouldn't budge on 50-50 split either. You can't say it's one way and not the other way. You can't blame one and not blame the other.
He literally did, bro. He literally, in his petition, budged off of 50-50 in writing. I just read it to you. He literally did.
He asked for 50-50, but it's like saying, I want 50-50, but if you don't give it to me, I still want the fight. He already was getting the fight, bro. He already was getting the fight.
He was not getting the fight at 75-25.
If he would have accepted it, why wouldn't he got the fight? Now you saying it wouldn't have happened?
Because I am Shakur Stevenson. I'm a 2-division champion. I am on the pound-for-pound list. I can be your mandatory in the WBC. But I'm going to take less than the WBC mandatory split. You got to be out your mind, bro. That is the stupidest shit any fighter could do. That's the stupidest shit any fighter could do. If somebody is mandatory and they offer you less than the mandatory split, it is dumb as fuck to not take that shit to purse bid. And at the very least, they gonna give you 5% more than what the nigga was offering you.
Bro, y'all like to throw that mandatory word around and switch it up when it's good for y'all, man. Y'all say Devin Haney was never the mandatory for Loma, but y'all say Shakur was the mandatory for Haney without filing the petition. Before he filed the petition. Huh?
Tell me how I switched up the meaning of mandatory.
Because y'all would say that Devin Haney never was Loma's mandatory because he didn't file the petition. But then you'll turn around and say that Shakur was the mandatory of Devin Haney before he filed the petition. He wasn't.
Who?
He was in
I
the
don't know who y'all is, because when Devin Haney and Loma was going through their thing, it was 2019. I started my channel in 2021. Who is y'all? Who is y'all? Bullet's right here. He's a Devin Haney fan. Loma ducked the fuck out of Devin Haney. So who is y'all? Who you talking about? You trying to generalize me because you can't handle me. So you talking about y'all? Who y'all, bro?
So you said what you say? You said you think that Loma ducked Devin Haney?
I said Loma ducked the fuck out of Devin. So when you say y'all would say Devin didn't petition, so he was never the mandatory in the WBC, and bro, Loma ducked the fuck out of Devin. So who is this y'all that said this and y'all that said that, bro? You arguing with somebody else right now, because you ain't arguing with me, because I never said that shit. I don't know what you're talking about right now, sir. Is it getting that rough in here for you, bro? That you talking about some other shit?
So we agree on that. Okay, so we agree on that. So Lomachenko ducked Devin Haney.
Why did you even bring it up? Why did you even go there?
Because that's a point that a lot of people who Tank fans like to argue with, to try to say that Devin Haney was never, that say that people don't duck Devin Haney, and Devin Haney was never his mandatory. And that's that's an arguing point right there, that he was never his mandatory because it never got mandated.
Bro. When you in a debate, bro,
so
just address what's said to you. Don't talk in generalizations. It'll cook you every time, bro.
Okay, but this is where you went wrong though. You keep saying that Shakur Stevenson was his mandate. He was his mandatory. How was he his mandatory before he filed the petition? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Again, bro. Again, you can rewind.
You keep saying why would he? You keep saying why would he accept 25% when he's the mandatory? That's what you keep saying,
bro. I never said he was his mandatory before he filed the petition, bro.
You said why would he take 25% if he's his mandatory? You just said that.
I said it. I'll say it again for you. If you were offering me 75-25, but I know that I just fought a final eliminator, and I know that the sanctioning body that I fought a final eliminator in is the WBC, and I know that their mandatory split is 70-30, but you're only offering me 75-25. If I know these things, why the fuck would I take the 75-25 that you're offering when I know I can go ask to be the mandatory, and at the very least, they will give me more money than what you are offering me? Why would I do that?
The answer to that is because you know that Devin Haney has another deal on the table with Regis, another option that he can take. That's why.
Frequent. If you and I negotiate a debate right now, and I'm only willing to pay you $100, but you know that you can go around me, and Bullet will be willing to pay you $200.
Bro, the devil is in the details, man. The devil is in the details, man. You ever hear that?
Same debate. You could get the same debate with me, but I'm only offering 100, but you could get 200 going through Bullet. You be a fucking fool not to try to go through Bullet, bro. What are we talking about?
You forgot a key component. You forgot one of the details, that Shakur Stevenson knew that Devin Haney had another deal on the table to possibly fight Regis for a belt at 140. That deal was on the table too. He had options. The same time that they gave him a deadline to choose which one he was going to take.
Yeah, and he chose somebody else. So if he chose someone else and Shakur didn't, how did
Shakur knew Shakur should have? You should agree that Shakur should have took that 25% then.
So Shakur,
if he know a deal was on the table and he could possibly lose this opportunity, why would he try to ask for 50% still?
Again, we're talking in circles. You keep, because you're trying to come back to shit that's not working. He did not.
No, because you leaving out that element that he had another option on the table. You leaving out that element.
He asked for 50-50, but he also wrote in the petition that he will abide by their purse bid. That's what happened. He also, yes, Devin Haney has options. I have no problem with saying that Devin Haney had options, but what we're not going to do is put a fighter in the corner and say, hey, you made yourself the mandatory for this fighter, but he got options. And then when that fighter with options chooses another option call the person that he didn't choose a duck? That makes no sense, bro. In no logical platform,
it make
no way
all
to
the
do, no
sense
way to
when he
do
could have took
it,
the
bro.
deal for 25%. He ducked the 25% offer.
He did not accept the 25% because it was less money in a lesser split than what he could get from the sanctioning body. That is not a duck. That is called being smart in business and putting Devin in the position to, okay, bro, you offer me this bullshit. Well, I know they're going to offer me more. So now you got to either fight me or you got to choose something else. And Devin chose to fight someone else. So I'm going to say it again because we got more people up here, bro. And I'll let y'all get in where you fit in. I'm going to say it again, bro. And I invite anyone up here to tell me this, bro. Anyone in the chat, please name it. Because I'm very steadfast in this point. And I know that I'm right about this. That's why I argue it so passionately. Someone in the chat, is 207 people in here. Someone on the panel, is 4 other people up here other than me right now. Someone tell me a time where you have seen a mandatory challenger make someone drop their belt and go to another weight class. And the mandatory was the one that was called a duck. You'll have a hard time finding it. And boxing been around for literally hundreds of years, bro. So please.
Let me say this then.
Please.
I don't think that was a good decision. That's not a decision that I would have took. That's not a decision that I would have made. And the final results of that decision proves and shows that his decision was stupid.
No.
Now you
KO,
got
can I get in here?
undisputed. All the belts is spread it all over, and you got one belt. And you got less money for the fight that you had when you would have got than what you would have got with Devin Haney for 25%. If he would have took that 25%, he would have got more money than the fight that he got.
Shakur made a decision that was best for him. Devin made a decision that he felt was best for him. But
he got less money for the fight that he fought.
What I will never do is say that the fighter who didn't blink first, the fighter who's fighting for the belt that the other motherfucker dropped, is the one that ducked. That just doesn't make sense. You can't make it make sense, bro. No one will ever be able to. If there's a fucking debate,
I just made it make sense.
Championship around this motherfucker, and you and I are the 2 finalists in the goddamn debate league championship, and I make you go to a whole nother league, and I end up debating for the belt by myself. I didn't duck you. You left, bro. I didn't duck you. You left.
The results showed the final results showed that it didn't make sense.
To wait and see. Maybe the WBC comes back 70-30. Maybe they come back 60-40. Maybe they come back 65-35. Maybe they come back 50-50. He did not wait, which is his prerogative to do. Do your thing, bro. Go up and fight Regis, no problem. But what we're not going to do is shit on Shakur because Devin made another decision first, bro. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
Okay.
It's on Devin, too. The same way that people put negotiations on Tank. Tank send an offer. Tank send a realistic offer. Tank, negotiate with Ryan. Make him the A-side in the rematch. Tank, negotiate with Ryan. Meet him at a catch weight. Tank, do this, do that. Well, it's on Devin the same thing. Can you send something better than 75-25? Can we get 70? Can we get 74-26, my nigga?
Bro, you can't even stand on that was a bad decision.
Come on, bro.
Wait, okay, so I'm just gonna jump in here because this is the only reason I wanted to come up. The ducking thing, I'll never address because again, like I said, like I don't ever call anyone a duck, just because that's something me and Nonito don't do. But the one thing, KO, that I do want to point out, if you guys are saying that, well, he offered 25%, WBC is going to give him 30% based on the minimum of the split, and it's 5% more. You guys can't even count the 5% more, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the WBC takes 10% straight off of the top of the 100%, and the winner gets the additional 10%. So if he was getting 30 of the whole pot, you have to shave off the 10% first. Shakur doesn't win, he doesn't get that extra 10%. It's not actually a 30% of the whole pot. It's 30% of 90%. So you guys can do the math. I'm going to jump off. Have fun.
Yeah, that make it seem even worse.
No, it makes it seem even better.
No, how? Did you understand what she just said, bro?
Exactly what she said.
She said the 30% is not really the 30%, not really 30%. Only the winner get it.
So I should take 25% of 90 instead of 70, instead of 30% of 90? You out your mind, bro.
No, that's not what she said meant. She said the WBC shaves off 10% from the 30%.
Off the top. Yes, I heard her perfectly fine, bro.
Yeah.
The WBC takes their 10% off the top. So why the fuck would I take less?
Bro, it wouldn't have been the WBC. It wouldn't have been a WBC mandated fight for them to take the 10% off the top. What are you talking about? It was a voluntary fight at the point that he made the offer for 25%. So the WBC wasn't even involved. By him going to the WBC and having the fight mandated, that's what put them into it to get the 10% off the top of the 30%.
They would have came back 55-45. Maybe they would have came back 65-35.
You can say maybe. You can say maybe all you want, man.
Devin was not willing to take that risk, but he was willing to risk because he had success doing this before. Remember Jamel Herring? Remember Oscar Valdez? He's petitioned before based on his market value, and he laid out a pretty good case, in my opinion. Now, I don't think he deserved 50-50, but I bet you they would have came back way better than 75-25. Maybe it was 60-40, bro. Maybe it was 65-35. We will never know, none of us in this chat, because Devin decided to fight Regis when given a deadline of what he wanted.
Because Shakur made a bad decision, bro. And that's my point. Shakur made a real bad decision
because Devin Haney didn't want to fight him, bro.
Devin Haney did want to fight him. If he didn't want to fight him, he wouldn't have gave him he wouldn't have started negotiations without the WBC even being involved.
By your hero, by your idol, bro. He didn't allow him a little boy. And you're not finna offer me some shit less than what a regular mandatory would get, bro. You're not finna pay me less than fucking JoJo Diaz, my nigga. I'm a bigger fight than him. You're not paying me less than Jorge Linares, bro.
You can yell and get mad and all that. That don't make you right, bro. That don't mean you winning.
75-25. You're not doing that to nobody. That's the name of a Shakur Stevenson. They not taking that shit, bro.
Bro, he had nothing. He had nothing. He had no belts at all.
He's not taking less money than JoJo Diaz, bro. Come on, dog. Everybody knows
bro,
that.
He had no belts and he not a draw. What are you talking about?
He's a bigger draw than JoJo.
We not talking about him and we talking about him and Devin Haney. Him thinking that he need a set.
Split. Come on, freaking fire. Come on, man. Come on,
asking for a 50-50 split though.
Let this go. Let this go, man. Let this go.
All right, we gonna let it go, man. It's just a real dumb decision, man. It's a duck.
JoJo Diaz, bro. So you think that Shakur Stevenson is a duck because he wasn't willing to take a less split than JoJo fucking Diaz, who had no titles, who was never fucking unified, who looked halfway decent against Javier Fortuna. He should take less than him to get a fight with Devin Haney. You got to be out your fucking mind, bro.
Wait, you talking about the split when Devin? You talking about the split when Devin Haney fought JoJo Diaz?
50 piece. No,
you talking about? Well, hold on. You talking about when you fought JoJo Diaz?
He shouted somebody out. Hold on,
I got people showing love to the channel. Shout out Matty Yoel, 50 piece. No biscuit out there, but he say, good day, KO. High chat. Salute to you. We got Big Dog Willie in the super chat. 2 piece. No biscuits. Say Haney fans are brainwashed and pure retards. Sad. Not all of them, Big Dog. Big Dog Willie back in the super chat. 2 piece. No biscuit. If you agree with this dude, you are just retarded. Shout out to G5 Gay. 5 piece. No biscuit out there. He say, salute to my bro KO, the panel, and chat fam. Cook up.
Bullet. Yeah, big dog. You see what I'm talking about? Like that?
Bullet. You see what I'm talking about?
I'm a Haney fan. Though. You just
hate. Bullet. See what I'm talking about?
It's hate, bro. But they be saying it ain't no hate though.
That's disrespectful.
Bullet. See what I'm talking about though?
They even Devin Haney even get hate for complimenting Tank.
That shit crazy.
You got people saying they want to roast him and hate on him because he complimented Tank. This is crazy.
Hold on, Freaker. How you gonna say Bullet? You see what I'm talking about when you disrespecting me too? What the fuck? That boy trying to size me on the low like I'm some of those sucker duck ass niggas. Hell nah. But I already know you joking, you feel me? But still, this is what I want to say, KO. That particular point is not true because JoJo Diaz and Devin Haney was a regular fight, Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson was a pay-per-view fight, the money would have been way different. We don't know what it would have sold, but I'm pretty certain Shakur would have got more than what JoJo Diaz got at the end of it.
But why?
That's why I know y'all going 1-on-1.
And he wasn't undisputed.
Why should he take less?
JoJo Diaz, bro. Like y'all, like, come on, bro.
How's he taking less than JoJo Diaz though, Kale? How?
JoJo Diaz got offered a bag for a Devin Haney fight, and he would.
But do we know the whole thing?
You know when a nigga really wanted to fight, bro. Devin was begging and shit. He was negotiating. He was doing everything he could to get JoJo to fight him when Ryan pulled out of that fight. But with Shakur, it was some take it or leave it, big boy shit. I'm the big dog. Like, bro, he didn't try to negotiate that fight, bro. He didn't try to, like, it is what it is, bro. And
you can't say that. He already know. We already know they negotiated.
Hold on, Frigga. I just let you run 1-on-1.
Okay, go ahead.
You cannot call Shakur Stevenson a duck, bro. It makes no
sense.
This
is what we saying. Because like I said this, I don't know why. I think I said it here. On paper, you can't say, oh, yeah, Shakur duck. But in principle, I'm talking about just in principle, this man ducked the fight, bro. Because of, like I said before, they was negotiating in the background. Nobody even knew Devin Haney was even sent Shakur anything. I'm not even talking about those 3 offers. I don't give a fuck about that. All I know is he sent the offer. Nobody knew about it. Then Shakur came out in the public to try to make Devin Haney get shamed into giving him more money in a fight that nobody knew was actually being negotiated. And then whatever Devin offered him, he didn't take it. And I'm not saying he had to, because that's how negotiations goes. I know you go high, you go low, and all the other stuff. But the simple fact that we all know Devin Haney had options. Plus, Devin Haney had already said after the Loma fight that I'm most likely gonna take a fight at 140 to see how my body feels before the Shakur situation need to happen. So, in principle, he ducked the fight because he ducked that opportunity to force Devin down one more time, have Devin at his weakest, and get an undisputed behind it. If he would have won, I still think Devin would have whooped his ass. But in principle, that's what I'm getting at. That's my argument.
How do you?
Okay. KO, can I go? KO, can I go real quick?
Bro. Go ahead.
This is insane, man. You guys are crazy, man. I don't understand what's wrong with you people. Hold on. How if somebody? It's called negotiations. Now, if somebody don't want to take that's why you negotiate. You can't. This man can't just sit there and be like, "Oh, you take 25%, and if you don't take it, that's your bad." Who does that? And then he drops his belt. He made the nigga drop his belt and move up.
Champion in recess.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Bullet. I know you know, Bullet. I know you know better. You're playing stupid. Don't do this. Don't do this.
He went up. He's fighting for a belt.
Before that even happened.
He's fighting for a belt at 140.
He made him do it.
One thing I want to say though. Hold on. One thing I want to say was where Frequent is wrong, and this is my bro. Shakur was already the mandatory. He just didn't activate he didn't activate the mandatory. But once he beat Shishino, he was already the mandatory. That's why Devin said
you can't be the mandatory until you're not the mandatory until the fight get mandated.
There's two niggas in the same coat arguing. Come on, man.
The fight has to get mandated before
Hold on. Big dog. Fuck Shakur, fake hand, shoulder, now his leg and pelvis injury having that. Bitch, fuck Shakur. I don't give a damn what you talking about. Fuck that soft ass nigga.
Well, his fake hand arm made Devin move up. I can tell you that.
He didn't because he's going for another belt. Continuing his
already going to move up before that. He already said he was going to move up.
I want to ask a question real quick. Can I ask one question?
All love. I'm off this panel, man. I need to get ready for work. All right, shout out, all you guys.
Shout out, big dog.
Hey, KO, let me ask you a question, KO.
Why you sound so sleepy, bro?
Yeah.
I was about to go.
You have been driving all night, ain't you?
Man,
what up, JD? What up, Bullet?
What up?
Yeah, hey, my homie JD out here driving like a motherfucker on the road.
Salute, fam.
Facts. Hey, yo. Nah, these Devin Haney fans almost put me to sleep, bro. On some real shit, these dumbass points. But I got a question for you, right?
Yeah, I'm listening, bro.
Just answer me this real quick question, and I don't even have to be here. The Bullet said that Dev is the champion recess, right? How many times did he relinquish in the past month and a half?
All 4 of them.
Okay, I got one more question for you.
Mm-hmm.
When Shakur and Edwin fought, was that for a vacant title?
Yeah, for the vacant WBC lightweight championship of the world.
And Kambosos and Lomachenko are in talks to fight for the vacant what?
IBF lightweight championship of the world.
I'm gonna see you later, bro.
All right, peace.
JD, just because you sound sleepy, keep your eyes on the road and be safe. I mean, I ain't gonna disrespect you because you know life can be at stake. You know what I'm saying? Not just yours, but everybody behind you.
Hey, let me ask
already
this
made it
question.
official that he dropped all the belts.
Let me ask this question.
Go ahead,
shout out to my brother KO, man. Hell of a job as always. Everybody on the panel, y'all know it ain't nothing but love and respect. Everybody in the chat. KO, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, did Devin duck Shakur? And you can only answer it one way because you went through your duck list. You had Shakur number 1 as the most duck fighter because Devin the number 2 most duck fighter according to you. Duck Shakur, correct?
I hate to do it to the dream, but yeah, bro, he ducked them to me.
All right. That's cool. So let me ask this. Hold on. That's cool. No. Let me ask this question. I gotta ask this question. He provided an offer. Shakur, he wanted to go a different route. He wanted to go to the Mando route, the sanctioning body route. I ain't got no problem with it. When we brought up previously, according to you, if the same thing would have happened to Tank, right, with the WBA, Tank should never give up his leverage, right, to make a fight with Devin. Ain't that what you've always held strong on, correct?
No, I said Tank should negotiate. He should never go a mandatory route.
Right. Oh, there we go. Even that. Negotiate. Even that. 100%. So now, my thing is in this situation, with Devin providing the offer, Shakur standing steadfast, and then trying to go the mandatory route, and Devin saying, "Well, I'm not gonna let it go that route because that's to my disadvantage. That's me giving up my A side, the same way you would say that Tank allowing it to go to the WBA is him giving up his A side. Am I correct on that?
I don't think so. But go ahead and
how am I wrong on? I want to know how I'm wrong on that. I'm just going off of what you said. So how am I wrong on that point of it?
Go ahead and finish, because when I cook, I'm a cook. Go ahead.
No, that's my question. What's the difference?
Devin A side ain't the same as Tank Davis A side, bro. Like y'all, I understand what y'all want to try to do, bro. It's not. So it's like
lowercase a and capital A.
It's not the same thing, bro. When you got one pay-per-view and you just did 150,000 and the promoter that put that bitch on said that he barely broke even on you, it ain't the same as a motherfucker that just broke a live gate record and did a top 5 pay-per-view in the history of boxing, bro. Like it's not the same thing, bro. Like y'all like so
well the WBA point came up. Well, first off, the WBA point came up before the Ryan fight. The WBA point came up before the Ryan fight. So
I'm gonna give it back to you, bro. The moves that I would ask Tank Davis to make are not the same moves that I would ask Devin Haney to make. Just like the moves that I would ask David Benavidez to make aren't the same moves that I would ask Canelo Alvarez to make, bro. Depending upon who you are, you need to move differently. If you're Tank Davis and you are the cash cow that he is, you should not be trying to be nobody's mandatory. Because if they come back, because the best you can get, if you go Mando, it's 50-50. Nigga, nobody is 50-50 with him. He get the bigger share against everybody right now, bro. Right now. So that would be stupid on his part. If you're Devin Haney and you looking at these fights, y'all can say what y'all want about Regis. If you would have waited and they came back and told you 65-35 or 70-30, your fight with Shakur is way bigger than your fight with Regis. And y'all all know that, bro. So it's different. It's different things. It's not the same thing, bro. Devin trying to move like Tank, whether it be the nails that he had painted today, whether it be the purses, whether it be trying to have the same type of A-side leverage that Tank Davis has, bro, He just don't have it, bro. No matter how bad y'all want to try to compare him, well, that Tank is the A side in this situation, and Devin is the A side in that situation. It's not the same A side, bro.
So
Bro,
now,
your whole
hold
outlook
on,
on it
wait,
sound biased, bro.
hold on. Let me finish my point real quick. So because, and I understand what you're saying, KO. You talking strictly financials. I understand it. Then but we're speaking on the undisputed champion at the 135-pound division. That's what we're speaking on. We're not speaking on somebody. You can't compare David Benavidez and Canelo to this situation because David Benavidez isn't undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Canelo is actually the undisputed champion in that division. So those are apple to, or apple to orange comparisons. All I would say is in this situation, for Devin to say, "Hey, this is my offer for you to fight for undisputed," you know what I'm saying? It's a take it or leave it offer. If you want to take it to the sanctioning body route and all that, then I'm gonna move forward because it's a take it or leave it offer. And hence the same thing that Tank does to a lot of these fighters. Tank's gonna do that, and I do agree with you that Tank A side is different from Devin A side, but Devin sacrificed a lot to become undisputed, so he did have that leverage. And now, when he utilizes the leverage, it just seems like there's a double standard for what Tank utilizes when he's not. He's the A side financially. I give you that all day, every day. But when Devin has went out and worked his ass off and sacrificed to become the man at the 135-pound division, when he offer you a fight, especially when you ain't got no titles, you ain't fought nobody in the division that's of status. Now, it's probably in your benefit to take it to become undisputed at 35. In my opinion, I would say Shakur should have took that fight, but it's just. It is interesting when you say that Devin ducked Shakur, right? And I don't think either ducked either. I think that what it really came down to is that hell, it wasn't beneficial enough for either. Well, it wasn't beneficial enough in one sense for Shakur. It wasn't beneficial enough in another sense for Devin. So there just was an impasse there. I wouldn't say either ducked either. But at the same time, when you would tell me that Devin is the one ducking Shakur, that's why I have a problem at.
I mean, you can have a problem all day, but the fact remains the same. The bigger fight is Devin and Shakur. Them belts you talking about, he got it undisputed. They don't do shit in terms of helping you with your market value. They may help you get a fight, but at the end of the day, fights are made or they not made on the money that you bring to the table, whether it be live gate ticket sales, viewership that you draw in, the pay-per-view buys that you do. Those are the main things that go into play when it comes to making a fight. So at the end of the day, if that shit would have happened, because see, people are talking about Shakur right now because of what he did in his trash ass performance against Edwin De Los Santos. But at the time frame that we talking about, June, July, August, or whatever, when they was doing this whole back and forth shit, ain't nobody alive gonna tell me that Regis is anywhere near the name that Shakur Stevenson is. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that whatever him and Regis got going on, it's gonna be bigger and better than what him and Shakur could have had going on if it was 60-40 in Devin favor. If it was 65-35 in Devin favor. Ain't no way in hell you gonna tell me that Devin ain't a duck or that he didn't make the wrong move when we watched Tank Davis have to give Ryan Garcia the motherfucking A side in a rematch. Got motherfuckers lying just to try to. He had to get that nigga the A side in a rematch, bro.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because what I'm telling you, it has everything, bro. If you're following me, bro. So
I'm trying to now.
No, listen. So Tank Davis and Ryan were negotiating, correct?
Correct.
Devin and Shakur were negotiating, correct?
Not really.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, they were negotiating.
They was negotiating,
Tank Davis had to give something to Ryan Garcia that people don't usually have to give. You don't have to give up your A-side status just because you lose a fight. Anthony Joshua didn't have to do it. Oscar De La Hoya himself, who is Ryan Garcia's promoter, didn't have to do it.
So your argument. Hold on. So your argument.
I didn't interrupt you, bro. I didn't interrupt you.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I apologize.
And so he had to do that. And if he didn't do that, people would say, "Oh, bro, that was a duck," or "Why didn't you make the fight?" or "Why didn't you do that?" You must really didn't want to make the fight. So I'm looking at Devin Haney, and I watched Tank Davis have to give all that up just to make that big fight happen with Ryan Garcia. And you're telling me that Devin Haney, because he had 4 belts, is not near the name that Tank Davis is, but because he had 4 belts, he can exercise even greater leverage than Tank. Nigga, I ain't negotiating with you. Nigga, I'm the undisputed champion, 75-25, take it or leave it. Tank couldn't do that. He had to give a nigga a whole nother weight. Tank wanted to fight at 135, couldn't get that bitch at 135. Tank Davis wanted to be the A side in both the rematches. He couldn't do that. Showtime wanted to distribute the goddamn fight exclusively. He couldn't get that. This motherfucker had to make motherfucking compromises every step of the way. Devin Haney was uncompromising the entire way with Shakur Stevenson. Didn't want to compromise on shit. But
there was only one thing to compromise on. The difference is there was only one thing to compromise on, and that was the money. That was the split. That was the only compromise there was going to be, because it was going to be a top ranked promotion. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, so there wasn't all these other things to compromise. Possibly, if you want to say the A side, if you beat me, you become the A side. Possibly, but I don't even think that would have been a big deal as far as negotiations go. It came down to the splits.
But Dub, that's the first thing that they talk about. They couldn't even get there to get no further, bro. They couldn't even get any further, bro.
Because the undisputed champ said that I'm gonna give you a chance.
Devin would have asked for, bro. He could have asked for some crazy shit. We don't know. I don't think he would. I'm not saying he would or wouldn't, but they couldn't even get past, hey, bro, this is what I'm guaranteed. This is what you guaranteed. They couldn't get past that to talk about the back end pay-per-view money. They couldn't get past that to talk about the motherfucking venue that they gonna fight at, what city they gonna fight at, the fight date. They couldn't even get the basic shit of, okay, this how much they putting up for the fight. You making $5 million, you making $3 million, you making $6 million, you making $2 million. They couldn't even get past that, bro. So we don't know what the other shit would have been or would not have been, because they couldn't even get the basic thing, which is the money. Teofimo and Cambosos, what they have to argue about first, the motherfucking money. Had to go to purse bid because they couldn't come to an agreement. Then they started doing what? Moving venues around. We're going to try to fight in this date. We're going to try to fight in this city. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. That's what they have to figure out first. They never got past that step of negotiations because your guy was unwilling to waver at all. He was unwilling to negotiate at all in the first step of the process. Meanwhile, I got bigger A sides like Canelo Alvarez having to fucking give in to Caleb Plant, like a motherfucking Tank Davis having to give in to Ryan Garcia. So if they gotta give in to get the big fight, why aren't we calling for your favorite fighter to do the same? Say, bro, you and Shakur is bigger. Say, bro, you and Shakur is bigger than Regis. He on the pound for pound list. Regis not. He coming off of a fire ass performance against Sushino. Regis not. He a former unified champion. Regis not. He a 2-division champion even. Regis is not. He's the bigger name in boxing by far when it comes to him and Regis Prograis. He sell out in Newark, New Jersey when he fighting that motherfucker. Regis couldn't put a goddamn person in the stands when he fought in New Orleans. He do actually 1 million people watching him every time he fight. Regis ain't never had 1 million people watching him do shit when it come to boxing. So he a bigger name, Devin. That's the fight we want, Devin. You mean to tell me you ain't gonna budge at all? You ain't gonna offer nothing different? You just gonna stay right there? But you want me to believe that you really wanted to fight? And if a motherfucker didn't take the very first thing you offered him, he's a duck. Nobody called Caleb Plant a duck for trying to get more money. Nobody called Ryan Garcia a duck for trying to get all that shit. Y'all want that A-side shit, right? They always blame the A-side, fellas. They always blame the A-side. Y'all want it to be different with
Hold on.
I gotta get ready to jump off though, KO. Right, so can I say this real quick though before I get off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Devin Haney was undisputed, so it's all types of different details and intricacies in there. He got to pay sanctioning fees on the belts and all of that stuff, so I really can't fault him for, moving on and choosing another fight, because it would have made him get a whole lot less. You know what I'm saying?
You know who else has to pay those sanctioning fees as well? You know who else?
Bro, if he became undisputed,
no.
That's assuming that he won, right?
They pay that up front. No. They get 3% out of both fighters' purses. What do you mean? That's everybody, bro. That's both fighters. So he ain't the only one, homie. But you can go ahead and enjoy
for each belt.
For each belt. So if they fight for undisputed, the WBC, the WBO, the WBA, and the IBF, they taking 3% from both of them niggas. You think that
That's
bro,
true.
they taking it from both fighters, my nigga. Like I don't
That's
know
crazy.
what
I ain't know that, bro. I didn't
Devin
know
is
that.
not the only Devin,
That's
bro.
definitely facts. That's definitely facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I
They are
thought the
taking from both
champion
persons.
and you had to pay that.
Terrence
They're
Crawford,
definitely taking from both. They are definitely doing that.
when Terrence
Yeah.
Crawford and Earl Spence fought, they both have to pay
All the sanctioning
for
bodies
all
got
of them.
6% for the fight. They got
So
6% for the fight. Each sanctioned body.
If I may get in
Oh, and
and point.
that 6%
my
get
homie
split
Mark,
between the two
you
fighters.
always
No.
appreciate it.
It's just three. It's three from both. They get 3% from both fighters, regardless.
What you
Regardless
say,
if you
KO?
win the belt, if you lose, when you're fighting for the belt, regardless
You gotta
of
pay.
whatever belt you're fighting
Pay
for,
up.
you paying for the sanctioning fees, regardless. That's a
You gotta pay
fact.
up, man.
Yeah, that's a
You gotta
fact.
pay up.
All right,
So
understood, KO, understood. But
already,
I
bro.
gotta go though, y'all. Salute.
Take it easy, homie.
Hey, salute to your family.
Marcus, go ahead, get in here, bro.
Okay,
Shout out to
salute,
my homie.
salute.
Shout out to my homie Marcus. Hey, are you really an Eagles fan, or were you just trolling me yesterday?
No, I'm really an Eagles fan.
Hey, can we get like
We could beat y'all motherfucking ass this week, bro.
hold on,
We could
it's
have beat
my
it.
work.
Oh
It's my work, goddamn
my
it.
bad,
Can
my
we
bad,
get
KO, my
a
bad,
friendly,
KO, my bad.
can we get a friendly, like, you know what I'm saying, 100 push-up bet or something going, man, on the game, man?
And he
Yeah, we
got
could
the
do that.
push-ups. I got $100 along with his push-ups. I ain't gonna do the push-up, but I got $100. He got the 100 push-ups.
Hey, I don't bet the money, but I'll bet the push-ups. How about that?
Already, we locked in, Marcus. Go ahead and cook, homie. What you got for the show?
I bet. So here's
Salute to
my
my brother
problem.
Marcus.
Salute, right side. Here's my problem with the Devin Haney Duck and Shakur thing, right? So I got a few points to make, but I'm gonna get through them quick. So it's hard for me to say that Devin Haney should not only give up his leverage in negotiations, because we don't call for a Tank Davis to do the same. Also take a potential pay cut when we didn't even get to the back end numbers. You know what I'm saying, on what the pot was for the purse. And then take all the risk when even Shakur Stevenson himself said before he even fought Loma, and after he beat Yoshino, that Devin Haney was going to be weight drained, and that Shakur said he had power now, so he would be at a disadvantage fighting him at lightweight. And then tell him that a 25% offer was a duck offer, it wasn't serious, and it was cat. But meanwhile, we got Gervonta Davis openly stating that he gonna give Devin 10%, and we don't call that a duck. And Devin Haney got all the belts. And I get, if we gonna talk market value, then we got to go market value across the board. But if not, then if we gonna talk leverage and belts and go mandatory routes, then we gotta go with what Devin Haney brings to the table. I can't call moving up and fighting a champion with an actual belt in the same sanctioning body a duck when the guy who mandated you don't have a belt and lost his belt and ain't bringing no leverage to the table, because he could have mandated that fight when he had the belt, but he didn't. Then also, if choosing the bigger fight is the right move, for a Devin Haney, then I got to say the same thing for Tank Davis. If choosing Devin Haney is the biggest fight, arguably, for him right now, and he fight anybody else, or he may send an offer to anybody else, then I can't take that point serious, because it's got to be the same across the board. And then when we got Calvin Ford saying you got to sign the contract when we send it, Leonard Ellerby saying he don't want to send an offer that's disrespectful to these guys because they're not really worth what they think they are, then we got to be realistic and say, I mean, yeah, Tank Davis is a far bigger A side, but at the same time, Shakur Stevenson was not going to get a pay-per-view fight without Devin Haney, and neither was Regis Prograis. Devin Haney's the new pay-per-view fighter, and in his second pay-per-view, he's on par with Tank Davis at his second pay-per-view. I think that's more apples to apples than comparing his $1 million pay-per-view against Ryan Garcia, which we knew had the potential to be great. But if you look at the few before that, I mean, yeah, 50,000 is a lot. 50,000 buys is a lot when you do the math. But at the same time, it ain't that many more sales for somebody who's just getting on pay-per-view as opposed to somebody who had the Mayweather back and the PBC back and the pay-per-view structure behind them already. I think it ain't that far apart when you look at it from his second pay-per-view compared to Tank Davis's previous work. And that's me.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I would just say where Devin pay-per-view know is being reported, bro. The fight ain't even happened yet. What are we talking about, bro?
I'm talking about his pay-per-view with Loma.
Talking about the 150,000.
Yeah.
So we want to compare that to what Tank did in the past, bro.
Well, I mean,
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
we should.
Because we talking about trajectory, we talking about potential, we talking about
when they go to make the fight. Do you think that they're gonna do that?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about Tank Davis and Devin Haney making a fight. I'm talking about when before last year, when Tank Davis sent you an offer, they was not sending no offers for more than 25% to Pitbull Cruz or Rolando Romero. None of these guys.
Okay.
So even though Shakur Stevenson has the back end and he's supposed to be top ranked star, he is not fight. He didn't fight on pay-per-view. So all of that extra money that he would have got fighting Devin Haney came from the opportunity that Devin Haney gave him, not off of his own name. Because if he was carrying his own name in that same light, he would have fought on pay-per-view and he would have made more than his guarantee. Now, what Top Rank, even Bob Arum said, oh, that the Haneys bought into our system of doing things. You get a certain split of the pot, and then you go make your money on the back end, which Devin Haney's not used to doing. So he said, well, if I'm fighting Shakur and I'm taking all the risk, putting my belts on the line against a guy with no belts, weight draining myself again when I know it's hard, and he ain't never fought on pay-per-view, and I just sold out with Lomachenko in front of everybody, and I could go make more money, then shit, I'm gonna get whatever percentage I want, and then when we go make our money on the back end, it is what it is.
I hear that, but what y'all keep missing is that Shakur Stevenson would have been the biggest, most lucrative fight of Devin Haney's career thus far. Just like Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, that was Tank Davis's biggest and most lucrative fight of his career so far. You have to be willing to bend, right? You have to be willing to negotiate, right? You can't have everything your way. If Canelo can't get everything his way, if Tank Davis can't get everything his way, if Earl fucking Spence can't get everything his way, who in the actual fuck is Devin Haney to think that he can get anything he wanted, everything his way, because he just broke even on his last pay-per-view? Hell, the guy that he putting on pay-per-view right now, I heard you say that they saying Devin Haney is a pay-per-view fighter. Eddie Hearn said I put him on pay-per-view because of the amount of money that fighters is asking for. He didn't say I put him on pay-per-view because he sells so good, or because he's such a big name, or because he's such a huge draw. So to act like Devin somehow, this pay-per-view with Loma, which was 150,000, this pay-per-view with Loma that they said barely broke even, this live gate that he did with Loma, which was like somewhere between 5 and 7 million or something, to think that gives you the ability to not have to negotiate with a motherfucker at all, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. If Canelo got to give in to a nigga and all these other dudes that's way more popular than Devin Haney have to give in to somebody, who the fuck is Devin not to give in to somebody, or not to at least negotiate with somebody, bro?
I don't think
we do know Devin is the most talked about. He is the most talked about boxing in the sport of boxing. So we never know. We never know how what his star power really is. We don't know.
Only when you put him with Hudo, right side. Hold on. When you put him with Hudo, is it just Devin Haney, or do we need to be attached to a talking point with Shakur Stevenson? Do we need to be attached to a talking point with Gervonta Davis? And niggas ain't just running around this bitch talking about Devin for 3 hours and nothing but Devin, bro. Come on, dog.
It just more motherfuckers talking about Devin than they talking about Tank. You name an individual. You name an individual right now who more talked about than Devin right now. You name an individual. KO.
Tank Davis.
Stop the cap.
Hey, but look though, KO, the point that you were just making, right? All of that is pure emotions, because everybody do business different. I'm going to explain. Everybody do business different. Earl definitely deserved more than Bud, but because of Earl did business the way he did it, and I'm not saying, just because he just wanted to fight. We know he wanted to fight. But because of the way he did business, allowed him to get however it happened with Bud. Devin Haney been a promoter. He's already, he's a more business savvy guy than most of these guys you're naming. Tank Davis negotiation with Ryan Garcia has absolutely nothing to do with Devin Haney negotiation with Shakur Stevenson. Canelo negotiation with Caleb Plant has absolutely nothing to do with Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson.
I agree with that.
That's the fact.
I agree with that 100%. But I'm a fight fan, and I think Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. I think Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson is a better fight. I'm a fight fan. I think Tank and Devin is a bigger fight. I'm a fight fan. I want Tank and Teofimo. I'm a fight fan. I want Canelo to fight Benavidez. I'm a fight fan. I wanted Spence and Bud. I say all that to say I understand everybody negotiate differently, but as a fight fan, I'm looking from afar and I'm like, hold on, bro. You giving take it or leave it. But this motherfucker over here is way more popular than you, and he actually negotiated for the fight that he wanted. Hey, bro, hold on. You giving take it or leave it, but this nigga is making compromises left and right to get the fight he claimed he want. Who the fuck are you? You don't get to just take it or leave it, a nigga. That's how, like, so I understand everything you saying, bro, and I don't disagree with it. Everybody negotiate differently, but as a fight fan, I'm not finna look at motherfuckers who are more popular, bring in more revenue to the sport of boxing, have to make concession after concession just to get a fight done. But then look at somebody that's not nearly as popular as them, not make any concessions and just be cool with it, bro. I don't work. I can't do it. I can't do it.
But Kale, the concessions you talk about with Tank was 1 pound.
Tank Davis literally say, hey, bro, I want Devin Haney. I'm sending him 5%, 10%. I'm gonna be like, bro, that ain't no real fucking offer, bro. That's not a
It was 1 pound, Kale. Just like the Devin Haney concession is staying at 135 when we know he needed to go up to 140. That's the concession. That's the sacrifice.
He was in the first place. No one asked him to say that, bro.
Hey, but the Kelly,
sacrifice is something that he wanted to do at the same time, bro.
The words of the boxer means nothing until the action shows what it is. Devin Haney is showing that he's going up another weight class and immediately fighting a champion. While just because you name other guys like Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia, of course they didn't have belts, but they could have immediately went up and fought a higher level fighter. Devin Haney is doing that off rip. Yeah, of course, but I'm not worried about him.
I'm not mad at that, but we can't act like he wanted to fight Shakur.
They sent him offer.
It's no problem.
The offer was sent.
How you gonna say that man ducked?
Because he didn't stick around, bro. Y'all understand?
Bro, he didn't have to. He had options, man.
If you don't,
he had options,
bro. It's fine if you have options, but if you have options and you're acting like you want to fight me, but you're giving me an offer that you know I won't accept, bro, you ducking me, bro. If Tank Davis send Devin Haney an offer right now and say, nigga, I'm fighting you at 130. I can make 130. We fighting at 130. What's happening? Bro, you ducking Devin, bro. That ain't no real fucking offer, bro. Come on, bro. Like, we know what's real and what's fake. And for a nigga that has sold what Devin has sold, hopefully this shit this weekend, bro, hopefully it's fucking phenomenal. I'm hoping $10-15 million live gate, 250 to 300,000 pay-per-view buys, nigga. Go sell. Go make yourself a bigger name. Go make yourself a bigger draw. But at the point in which we are talking about, in the position that he is in, at that point, after Loma, in June, in July, in August, the name that he had at that point, you are not big enough to take it or leave it, a nigga. And y'all know that, bro. If it was anybody else, bro, y'all be on my side, bro. Because if Earl ain't big enough, hold on, let me finish. Because if Earl ain't big enough to take it or leave it, a nigga. If Canelo ain't big enough to take it or leave it, a nigga. If Anthony Joshua ain't big enough to take it or leave it, a nigga. If Tank Davis and all these other guys that we know sell more tickets, that we know are bigger names, if they can't take it and leave it, a nigga, how am I supposed to take you serious when you don't have the cachet that they have, but you trying to tell somebody you got to take this shit and you got to leave this shit? But then turn around. But hold on. But then come full circle, turn around and negotiate your ass off with Regis Prograis. Y'all negotiating like a motherfucker. That fight took months for them to finally finalize because they was going back and forth. Negotiating his ass off with him because he was serious about that fight, y'all. That's the one that he really wanted, y'all.
But he had something to gain from that fight. He had something to gain from the fight. He didn't have nothing to gain from the Shakur fight.
How do you not have anything to gain from Shakur, bro? For the rest
hold on. My audio fucking up. Hold on.
Okay, for the rest of these young men's careers, bro, they are going to be tied together forever. Don't nobody give a fuck what Tank do, nigga, when you fighting Devin, when you get in the Shakur fight. Don't nobody give a fuck what Devin do, nigga. Yeah, that's cool, Regis, that's cool, bro. When you fighting Tank or Shakur, though, don't nobody give a fuck what Shakur do, bro. Hey, bro, when you fighting Tank or when you fighting Devin, we don't give a fuck about Shakur and Valdez. We don't give a fuck what he did with Jamel Herring. We don't care what Tank did with Ryan Garcia. We can give a fuck about Hector Garcia. I don't give a fuck about Devin and Cambosos. I don't give a fuck about Devin and Regis, bro. Everybody knows that the biggest fights are them three right there. They each other's contemporaries. No matter how y'all want to slice it and how you want to dice it, everyone in boxing would have considered a fight with Shakur Stevenson a better fight, a bigger fight, and a bigger legacy fight because he get way more props for doing something to Shakur Stevenson at 26 years old, being on the pound for pound list, being a bigger name, considered to be a can't miss generational talent at the timeline that we're talking about right now. He would have got way more power.
The only thing, the only reason why I don't want to keep going with your points, KO, is because you don't fully believe that Shakur and Devin wanted to fight, and even Shakur team was coming out saying that they would, why would we take that offer when we can get more at another time? They from what it seemed like to me on that first live, and I told you immediately after that live when they was on there with Bill, Shakur, and Devin on a channel we won't name, that I know that it sounded like they agreed to fight down the line when there was more money to be made for everything. So I get your points. These are all great points, but I know you don't truly believe that they was trying to fight. And so me personally, he doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Continue to build his brand, continue to secure belts at different weight classes, become the A side to whoever he gonna fight, except for maybe a Tank Davis, and keep it going. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Y'all go ahead, bro.
But KO, look, this is what I'm saying. Because you made a point. You said that Shakur is a more legacy fight.
I hate to cut you off, but y'all, let's stop doing all this arguing real quick, bro. Let's talk about this fight, bro. What's going on with Devin and Reed? I got like 30 more minutes left, and I want to talk to y'all about the fight that we got, bro. We've been going back and forth about this shit long enough, bro. And I don't even want to do that. I only got this my last live of the week and shit. It's gonna be a big fight. I can't wait to watch it, man. What y'all thinking, bro? Talk to me about the fight, fellas. What's up?
Big fucking Haney is finna knock Regis' ass out in the 8th round. I'm telling you, man, Devin Haney finna come in there. Devin Haney finna come in there and make some shit shake. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Say that.
Devin Haney finna come in. Devin Haney finna come in there.
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, KO, Devin Haney finna come in there and embarrass Regis. He finna make that boy look like he playing hopscotch, punching in the air, missing, jumping on one leg. He finna hit him with some uppercuts. He gonna hit him with some jab, step to the right. No, I'm saying? Nah, but I of course, I'm putting fluff. Devin Haney gonna win the fight. Devin Haney's winning the fight. That's all I do.
Hold on, real quick. Let me add my brother Bullet. And Bullet, you my brother. So do you got Dev by knockout?
No, I'm just saying that I was getting into that. I was just saying that just to excitement. I'm just talking shit.
Okay.
I just think Devin Haney gonna win the fight. Devin Haney winning the fight.
Yeah. No, and this is the thing, man. I think it's gonna be. I'm really interested to see this fight. KO, you know how I am with Dev. I done been critical of Devin. I think he can make a lot of the fights that he in a lot easier than he do, but he does go in there, and I give him so much love and respect and credit because he's gonna go in there and fight with a lot of guys that I don't even think he need to fight with. I don't think he need to, but he'll go do that. You know what I'm saying? You brought it up earlier. You spoke on the Linares fight, the Jojo Diaz fight, the second Cambosos fight. I understand what you said about the first Cambosos fight. I agree with you. The thing is that
you gotta just win that motherfucker. Fuck that.
Yeah. But the thing is, in this situation, I think Devin got to be very cautious in this fight, man. He got to go in there, and when they start talking, I always say this: when Bill, and especially Bill, shout out to Bill for being a hell of a promoter, hell of a father. But when Bill started talking about knockouts and all that shit, bro,
gotta pick up the Rougarou.
Hold on, yeah. We when he started doing that, man, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm very unbiased. I rock with Devin. I rock with him, but I'm very unbiased when it comes to him, man. I ain't like the man. Some of the shit. Stop talking about the knockout. I don't think Devin getting a knockout in this one. Regis done showed that he got a chin. Yeah, he got knocked down, in my opinion, by Zerillo. Zerillo brought some different things to the table. I think Devin bring a lot of those similar skills that Zerillo brought. But at the same time, I think Zerillo cracking a little more than Dev is. I do want to see what I'm interested in is I want to see how those extra 5 pounds fighting at 140 now. Are you able to crack a little more? Do you have a little more power? But overall, man, I think Devin gonna put on a clinic. He's gonna put on a boxing clinic as he always does. And I just think that Regis, if Regis was a more powerful Lomachenko, I think this would be a much closer fight. But because of respectfully to Regis, respectfully to Regis, because of the lack of footwork, because of the lack of even when y'all talk about Regis being a front foot fighter, Regis not a real front foot fighter. Regis like the exchange from the mid range. Regis actually, if you watch him fight, he struggle on the inside sometimes. And
hold on, right side. Where my push-ups at though?
What I owe you push-ups for?
I need my push-up for the fight. I'm talking to Nick J. I need my push-up for.
What the hell?
I push up before I get out there live. I ain't bullshit.
Man, big Hanos, man.
Yeah, you can't attack Nick J, man. No. The queen gonna do her thing, man. She gonna get it done. Hey.
What y'all failing to realize is y'all have to keep that same energy we had for Shakur. Remember when Shakur
Man,
said
shut your ass up. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Nigga, big Hanos finna embarrass this nigga, man. Fuck that. Fuck you talking about, nigga. He whooped Lomachenko ass. He gonna send Regis to the hospital the same way. Drinking from a straw.
Let me tell y'all something.
Fuck you talking about, nigga. Big Hanos.
Keep that same energy.
Hold on, Truth. Keep going, but let me say this, bro. I do want to tell everybody that's a Devin Haney fan, bro. Real talk. Hanos is a much better nickname, bro. Y'all should go with that one. I'm keeping 100. That's better than the other shit, bro. Like y'all, Hanos, I'm with that. Use that one, bro. The Lord Haney, Black Jesus, all that shit. Throw that shit in the garbage, bro.
I can't call him Hanos because he don't want all the belts no more.
Hanos is that.
Who is that?
It's a good name. That's the
Who's
homie
that?
Jerome. That's the homie Jerome.
Jerome who?
Jerome.
Who he fought with? Who you rock with?
Man. Jerome.
Who you rock with, fam?
Jerome, who your favorite fighter? They want to know.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going with Haney in this fight, man. I think.
No. Who is your favorite fighter? I ain't talking about this fight. Who is your favorite fighter?
Oh, my favorite fighter? Oh, yeah, definitely. I have a few different ones, but definitely Arrow. Haney right now.
Tank fan, bro. He want to know if you're a Tank fan. Nobody's gonna know.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. See if you was Tank over there.
He's trying to look for something.
I'm a Tank fan too.
He fishing and shit.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I'm a Tank fan too. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's not my top 3, but he's definitely not a fan of him. Yes.
All right, and to that I'm gonna say this.
What's that, bro?
You got it. I ain't gonna disrespect. I was gonna get up here and say some shit about Tank, and y'all was joking on the dog nail polish and all that crazy.
Hey man, why you got
I can't rock with that.
I'm gonna get on
I can't rock with that. I don't know what's going on.
Go ahead, Truth.
But we got to keep that same energy because we murdered Shakur after he went in there and powder puffed and ran around the ring because he didn't live up to what he was talking. Devin Haney and all them done wrote this check. So if we get in here and it's just Mr. Jab Grab and he win a unanimous decision, we finna crucify him the same way we did Shakur.
Well, wait a minute. No, hold on. Wait, real quick, Truth. This is the problem.
Hold on, right side. You got it. Nick J, you ain't typing in all caps, but I can feel you yelling this shit. Go ahead, right side. She mad. I would have forgot. Appreciate you being honest. Go ahead.
Truth is all he all the way off balance right here with what he's talking about. The simple reason being is that, man, Devin is a boxer. Regardless, and this is why I always say I think I'm a very non-biased fan, but I'm not looking for Devin to go in and
Yeah,
stop
boy, you gonna
Regis.
be texting me 1-0 Devin, 2-0 Devin, 3-0 Devin, 4-0
Hey, you
Devin.
know, hey, KO already know what it is. KO know what it is. When Devin fight, I'm gonna hit him up, and KO tell me when I hit you, I score it with you every time when Devin fight, don't I?
Yeah,
And so,
bro, but Devin ain't never, bro. Hey, true. I don't know if I told you this before, bro. The right side had Devin up like 6 rounds to 0 in the long
no,
fight.
bro, it was
Hey,
5-1. But I had it 5-1. I had it
Hey,
5-1, bro. It was
Hey,
that sounds
5-1.
about right.
Hey,
that
true.
is
That sounds
The
about
I
first,
had
right.
it
the first
5-1.
half of the
that
fight,
is
he scored that bitch
crazy.
5-1 for Devin, but calling
Man,
himself on time.
I would have
Hey, KO, let me ask for you a favor, KO.
I
Let
would
me
have
ask a
just
favor
said
from
you was
KO real quick.
capping, but at least that's
Hold on,
biased. But
KO. Let
5-1,
me ask a question for you real quick.
That's nah.
Yeah, what up,
Because
homie?
truth keep coming with this bullshit, and I be seeing a lot of people with these narratives of Devin Haney was crying and said, "Dad, he figured me out." That's not true. That wasn't true. So I want you to on one of these lives play the video of what he said, and then I'm gonna put Truth ass in the dirt. You know what I'm
oh,
saying? I want to debate Truth about that.
Yeah,
Though.
I
This
don't think
homo
that's gonna
put him
turn
in
perspective.
the
out how you
dirt.
think it is.
Put his
That ain't
ass
gonna
in the
turn out
dirt.
how
You
you
hear me?
think it
Put him
is.
in the dirt.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's
You
not
gonna
gonna
be at
work out
home
how you
looking just
think
like
it
Loma
is.
was. You're gonna
So
be at
y'all,
home looking just
so
like
real
Loma
talk,
was.
That
who
is
buying
not how you.
who
That is
buying the
not what's
fight,
gonna
bro?
play out.
Y'all can keep 100 with me. Who buying the fight, bro?
I'm buying
I'm
two of
buying.
them.
I'm
I'm
buying
buying
the
it
I
fight.
twice.
already
I'm
got it.
buying it twice just in case.
I ain't
I
buying
already
it
got it.
because
I
forget
told my
Haney.
wife that we got to get this shit.
Hold on,
I
true.
told
Hold
her.
on, true.
Truth
What?
out here hating. Truth hating.
He a
He
hating
left
ass
the
nigga.
lumber so
What
much. He like,
the?
nah, I ain't supporting Devin. I ain't gonna support him.
Nah,
Although he gonna
I
tell me
got
he
a
a
problem
boxing
That's
spending
fan.
my money.
some
Let
He
me
gonna
hating
tell
ass
me he
If
a
I
shit.
see a
boxing fan, but he ain't
boxing,
gonna
I'm
support
gonna buy
Devin.
that 5 times, and I'm gonna
let me
share
ask
it
That's
with
y'all
some
this.
hating
y'all. I'm gonna
ass
share
shit.
it with y'all. I'm gonna have a
Let me ask
giveaway.
y'all this, bro. So if you buying the fight, are y'all cool if Devin put on a Cambosos 1 or Gamboa performance, bro? Are y'all cool with that?
Hey,
Wait,
I want him
what
he
to go
happened
out
to
absolutely
there
the
and
beat.
beat
fake
Hold
the
on,
mess
fake
out of him
Let
like
me
he said
answer.
he
performance
was.
that Devin been talking?
I heard
Let me
Marcus
answer.
said he want him to do what the fuck he said he gonna do. That's why I fuck with Marcus, bro.
And I
Hold
want
on.
to respond after. I'm gonna let my brother.
Devin Haney.
Go ahead. Go
Devin
ahead, brother.
Haney beat the absolute dog shit out of Gamboa. So if he put up that type of performance, you goddamn right I'm happy with it. Absolutely. He beat Gamboa ass, had him hugging and holding and all type of shit. Y'all say Dev hole. Man, he had Gamboa hitting the stanky leg, the motherfucker Macarena and all type of shit. Jumping jack through the ring, man. He beat his ass. So hell yeah.
I agree with you.
Notice the
I don't
cherry
think.
picked the Gamboa though.
Real quick, going back to what KO said earlier, I disagreed with you, KO, when you said the Gamboa fight, you didn't think that was an exciting fight. I thought Devin was sitting down on this shit. I thought he was trying to stop Gamboa. He just didn't have the power to stop him. But at the same time, I thought he went for the stoppage, so I didn't have a problem with it. The first Cambosis fight, once again, we agree because hell, it's a situation where they trying to rob your ass. He beat Cambosis 12-0, and it was an 8-4 fight by a lot of these judges. So I understand it, but in this situation, I don't think Devin have to do that. I think that because he's going to be in his own time, I look for Devin to come out and try to be aggressive in this fight. One thing I've always said is that people don't give Devin enough credit for coming forward. He comes forward in a lot of his fights more than people give him credit for. And in this fight, I don't think he comes forward as much, but he's gonna nullify that mid-range game for Regis. He's gonna nullify that, and then Regis not a great inside fighter, and he not a great outside fighter. So Devin gonna fight him from the outside, nullify the mid-range game, and put hands on Regis. So I don't know if he stop him, but he gonna beat Regis up. He gonna beat him up.
Devin comes forward to hugs. Let's stop this notion that he's just some. He comes forward to hug
He
you.
wasn't hugging
He's coming
Lomachenko when he was
forward.
putting that body
Hey,
work.
hold on.
Oh
Lomachenko
my
Hey,
was
KO,
hugging
god.
him and
take
making
Y'all
his
got
head
true
take
bigger.
True.
fucked up.
That's
Hey,
how
Hey,
that couldn't happen.
Take
Hugging
True,
me.
non-buying the fight ass out of here. Get your ass off the panel. Fuck you
This
talking about. Non-buying ass
Man, I'm
motherfucker.
gonna buy it. Right.
How you ain't gonna buy the fight
Nigga
if you
hating on
ready
my
to go?
dog. Get your non-buying
Nah,
ass
I
out of
don't
here,
want
nigga.
none of my dollars to go towards Haney. He robbed Loma.
Crazy. He's been
He gonna rob
exposed.
my man and I'm gonna pay for him? No, come
Shout out
on
the truth,
now.
man. Shout out the truth. Truth. This is why I gotta buy it twice. I gotta buy the fight twice for niggas like Truth, man. I gotta buy the fight twice for niggas like Truth who not gonna support the sport, but they because they love a fighter more than they love the sport. So I gotta buy it twice.
Somebody or something. Why you buying it twice?
Because Truth for niggas like Truth, niggas who ain't gonna support the sport.
Yeah, bro, just said shit.
You know, it's crazy how Devin Haney is the sport all of a sudden. Now we want to support.
Hey, you know, hey, KO, I pay you on a regular basis, respectfully. I pay you on a regular basis.
Say you buying that shit twice for your ass, True cheap ass. How you go?
Hey, yo.
Man?
Yo,
Come
KO.
on. Yo, what up?
Yo, after looking at some of this sparring footage that Regis got in his videos that he been releasing, he's still straight up and down and coming over the top with that YO hook. And I'm like, he gonna, first off, if Devin Haney if his stamina comes up to 140 and he got a little bit of pop with him, because he definitely got stronger, but if he could keep his stamina, Regis is in trouble, bro. I don't know if he could stop him, but I think he gonna beat the crap out of him. First off, I got a feeling that he weak to the body for whatever reason, and if he come in over with that YO hook, he gonna catch them same hooks to the body that Loma was getting, and he gonna get a short right, and it's not gonna be pretty.
If Regis masters the southpaw straight,
man, shut your ass up. You ain't pay for this shit. I don't want to hear your talking ass. What you gonna do when you gotta pick up the Rougarou? Fuck you talking about?
True. You done kill your whole argument by saying you're not gonna buy the fight. You done kill your argument,
They
man.
don't even want to hear you, True.
They really don't. That's wild.
Well, how you not gonna you gonna tell me that you love the sport of boxing, but you're not gonna support this fight?
I am. I'm supporting
it.
You
just told me you're not. You just said you're not supporting it. You just said you're not buying it. I'm buying it twice for your ass.
Oh, let me get this. So, and the only reason everybody that's in the chat, right side has my pick. He knows who I've picked because he's a channel member. And all the Big Dog Willie, 2 Cents Boxing, Cal Cooley, they all know who I picked because they're members to the channel. If you're not a member to the channel, I got all my predictions up. I got 3 more that's uploading tonight when I get off of here. They all know who I'm picking. I can't say it here because I don't want to disrespect my channel members who support me every month. But if you don't want to wait till the day of the fight to know who I'm picking in these fights, then you might want to get that membership and help support the channel. But what I will say about the Devin and Regis fight, just a quick little preview before I get y'all thoughts on this last big news in boxing, then I'll wrap the show. I do want to say this, though. Devin Haney is better than Regis at everything except power. Regis Prograis is tough. He got big power, but he's still jabbing at the air. He still got some of the most amateurish footwork. So Regis got a puncher's chance. And if and not only a puncher's chance, he really got to stand on that private school, home school. You came up easy. You ain't shit. He really got to stand on that shit and really just be fucking disrespectful in the ring against me. Like, bitch, I'm coming forward. I don't give a fuck about none you throwing. I might grab you. I might hit your body when the ref tell me to stop. I hit you in the back of the head. I don't give a fuck. I might throw your ass down if I can. Like, he really
might low blow you. Might low blow you if I need to.
He got to fight like that, bro. Because if he go in this bitch trying to box, he gonna get ugly and he gonna get ugly quick, bro. His lead hand is just too trash for Devin.
Real quick, KO, I want to ask you a question.
He's longer than this motherfucker, man. Like, it's a bad matchup for him, but he do got a chance. And at the end of the day, he a good fighter. He a top 3 to 5 super lightweight. So it's a good fight, bro. It's a good fight. I can't stress that enough because I know that when it's the Tank and Devin or some cap with Bill, bro, I go in. I speak my piece because I ain't gonna bite my tongue for nobody. But this is a good fight. I hope that everyone buys the fight. If you want to watch the ESPN fight, put that shit on another device. But support this fight. Specifically, if you're a Tank Davis fan or a Shakur fan or a Tiafimo, if you want to see Devin in big fights, you need to buy this one so he can have some power when he go to try to negotiate these fights. But I think it's a great fight, a puncher versus a boxer that's trying to show us that he can punch. And if Devin is who right side says he is, if he's who Bullet says he is, I expect the same shit I told y'all about Shakur and Edwin De Los Santos. Look, bro, if you who you say you are, I need you in that pocket, making this motherfucker miss and making him pay all night long. And if you can't stop him, you just can't stop him. But you need to just go in that bitch and show him that it truly is level for this. So I'm excited for the fight. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say, right side. And I got one more thing I wanted to talk to y'all about, then I'll let y'all go.
I don't think Devin got to do it in the pocket. I think Devin can do it from distance. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you. I think Devin can go in here and he, because of the length, the range, the size. Although Regis is the natural 140 fighter, I think Devin going to be bigger in the fight. And so, if you can, if you're sitting on the outside, you got to make that man miss, but you got to make him pay. And if Devin ain't letting his hands go while he making Regis miss, and shout out to you, KO, you got me dying with this whole jabbing in the air thing.
Oh, you know that nigga be jabbing at the air, bro.
The funniest shit, bro. Like that's the funniest shit to me. And it's crazy because I done seen him do it. I done seen it. I done seen that jab in the air, but I ain't never heard nobody describe it like that. Nigga jabbing in the air, bro. I ain't never heard nobody describe it like that.
You doing in the gym, like, bro, you're not out here doing mid work. You in a fight. Hit this nigga. Like, what they doing, bro?
Bro, like you ain't even in range to throw you or land your shit. And but that's why I think Devin, the skill set is just different. And I want to ask my one question. Regis is 35. I give Regis a lot of credit for what he's done in his career. We know when you get up into your mid 30s, you start to slow down. And I don't know if the Zorrillo fight was him slowing down. You know, he said that, you know, whatever was going on with him in New Orleans, but I think Regis, I think that, hell, this was the perfect time, you know what I'm saying, for Devin, because I don't think Regis is that dog he used to be simply because he getting up in age. And
with the way that Devin and his dad have been talking about Regis, they gonna get whatever he got left.
Yeah.
The way that they
I want to see it, and I want to see it. I want to see all of that.
They gonna get whatever he got left, so that's the good thing. But real quick, just quick thoughts, and I'm gonna consider these y'all last words. So when you get done with this, I'm gonna have you hop off the panel. Everybody keep it to a minute, please. But Amazon Prime and PBC, man. What y'all think of that? Bullet, you go first, man. What you think of Amazon Prime and PBC connecting and getting that big ass multi-year deal done, man?
Man, this is great for boxing. I keep saying this because I know we be all stuck on this, you know, Dev Tank situation. But 2024, man, is look like boxing finna be left off in a great spot, and I'm loving it. All the fights that can be made, regardless if it's my favorite fighter or other fighters that I want to watch. It's so many fights that's out there. You know what I'm saying? So this is a good time for boxing, and I'm proud of where the sport going right now, man. I couldn't be none happier than a fan. You know what I'm saying? And then Big Haney's finna lead the sport off on a good note before, you know, Deontay Wilder, you know, Bomb Squad, you already know. But and my last word is peace and blessings to everybody. Truth, that's my guy. You know, of course I'm talking shit, but that's my boy. I ain't got no real no hate or nothing like that. That's my dog.
That's my brother.
Everybody in the chat, peace and blessings to y'all, man. I love y'all, and take care of your kids. Love your kids and protect your family. Don't let nobody infiltrate your family.
Well, he said,
straight up.
Bullet, man. Take it easy. Jeremy Valentine, I got Matias, bro. I'll leave it at that. Real quick though, some more like breaking news for y'all. I'm gonna make a video on it, but everybody in the chat, just so you know, it's another deal coming from PBC. Amazon ain't the only deal that they got. It's another one coming.
Okay.
It's another one coming. I'm gonna make a video on it tomorrow. I just got the text literally about a minute ago when we was all live. But yeah, so they gonna have this one. They got like 12 to 14 dates with Amazon Prime per year with the budget that Amazon Prime is giving them, and they got another platform that's gonna give them 12 to 14 dates to broadcast their shit too. So they making moves out here. I'll drop it for y'all tomorrow though. You know what I mean? Truth. Go ahead and just remember, if y'all think I'm lying or I'm making shit up, I did tell y'all about Amazon Prime literally like 3 months ago, but whatever. Go ahead. Truth, you got it, bro. What you think about Amazon Prime and the PBC?
Man, it's an exciting time. The only thing is PBC is missing like one landmark signing, and that's Lomachenko. We need to bring Lomachenko over to the PBC and get some of that Amazon money. The docu-series on that
Here go the
would
cap.
be
Here go the cap. Here go the
crazy.
cap.
The Lomachenko docu-series would be crazy. I would think Oscar winning, but that's just me.
Ain't nobody trying to watch
Other
that. He
than
don't even
that,
speak English. The man don't even speak English. We ain't gonna know what
Hey,
he's saying.
don't interrupt him, man. These last words, and I gotta go. Y'all holding up my dinner and my
My bad,
time.
my bad, my
but no,
bad.
Truth, go ahead. I'm gonna put your ass on the timer. Truth, you got 30 seconds. I'm giving everybody else 30
no, the PBC is gonna be good, man. It's good rate for boxing. When the PBC's in it, and we got all these boxers got a place to fight. Last but not least, come on, Dub, say it with me. R Loma, and I'm out.
That boy tried to do the R father with Loma. All right, we're going to Marcus. Marcus, get your bars off. You got 30 seconds, bro.
All right, man. Once again, thanks for having me. When it comes to the PBC news, man, more fights and more opportunity for fighters is always a huge deal. I kind of wish it would have been Netflix just for the eyeballs, but Amazon Prime is a growing app. And then I'll say, I was gonna ask, how they're gonna get more dates for their lesser known fighters, just to build them up so they can get the pay-per-view opportunities. But with the news you say you dropping tomorrow, I think it might have something to do with that. So I'll just be patient and wait and see. But thanks again for having me, bro.
Always welcome, homie. I'll see you next time. All right, Jerome, get your bars off real quick, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I think it's a great deal. It's a big deal, and I can't wait to see how they roll it out. How they're gonna do the all accesses, how they're gonna do the fights that would have been on Showtime, but it's gonna be included with the Prime membership. I want to see how they roll that out. I'm loving it, to be honest with you, because I use Prime Video all the time. So it's not gonna be anything new for me. So I'm gonna be glad to see it on Prime Video. So much respect to you, much respect to the show, and I'm out.
All right, bro, take it easy. All right, right side, let me get it straight so you can get this shit off real quick, homie. Right there. And shout out to my homie right side, working hard, but still always finding time to come through, man, with the promotion and shit. All right, man, you got 30 seconds. Go ahead and get this shit off, man. What's up?
Hold on. So everybody get a minute. I get 30 seconds. No. I'm just joking.
I give you 45 seconds.
Let me say this first. First things first. Shout out to Miss KO for allowing us to have your time. You know what I'm saying, KO? I always tell you do the people's work, man. And what you and BF did, I think that was legendary. I enjoyed it, and man, looking forward to seeing that again when Tank fight, when other individual fight. Man, I think that is something that y'all should keep up. I want to say, man, it's so interesting to me. I listen to so many different content creators who were happy that the PBC didn't have a network, that they weren't going to be in business with Showtime, right? But they claim to love the sport of boxing. Ain't no way you could tell me you want a network or promotional company not to have a network, but claim to love the sport. It doesn't add up. And so I'm excited for what PBC got going on. Looking forward to hearing what you're gonna bring out later, as you brought out this or as you brought out the Prime deal much earlier than a lot of people were speaking on. I'm excited for it, and I think it's great for the sport of boxing. As long as we have different networks, you know what I'm saying, then it's just more fights we get to see. And anybody who loves boxing is going to love for more fights to happen. So shout out to the PBC, you know what I'm saying, and shout out to UKO. Much love and respect. And man, y'all make sure y'all hit my brother, hit the like button, sub to my brother, and make sure y'all send him the super chat. Y'all support the channel, man, because he's doing a hell of a job over here. KO ain't got nothing else for you, but much love and respect as always.
All right, bro, peace out to my homie right side, and shout out to my homie Freaking Flyer coming up here sparring with me, jabbing with me and shit, man. 5-piece, no business. A good show, KO. Much respect. We agree to disagree. Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. Sub the other day, so I will be tuned in. Haney's clan, bro. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, bro. Salute to you. And salute to everybody that came in the building. Salute to my beautiful wife, Miss KO. Enjoy the fights this weekend. Good luck to Devin Haney. Good luck to Regis Prograis. If you want to know who I pick, then you can join the channel. Until then, you got to wait until Saturday morning. But I appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. And please, if you don't do nothing else this weekend, watch boxing and root for the Cowboys to beat the shit out of the Eagles. We're going to do their ass dirty. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.